Welcome back to the first profile review stream in a couple of weeks. It's not been too long, but I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Let me make sure I got everything set up here. I think we're set. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good one. Let me go ahead and do this. Boom. But yeah, we are going to be doing some more profile reviews as usual. And hopefully Nightbot wakes up and realizes there are in fact people here. That's the dream. Yo, what's good, Rival? How you doing this morning? What's up, Aura, Bread, Techno? How we doing? But yes, we are doing profile reviews per usual, which I figure we can just like look at mine for a second, dude. I gotta get to max, man. We're less than 2 levels away, but we're getting there. Yo, it's good, D25. It's good, Sing, Alessandro. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and start off. Let's see. I think it'll start taking entries now, so make sure to type in the chat. Again, please read the pinned comment for how we do our reviews. Now let's just go ahead and start it off strong, shall we? Congrats, Alessandro. There we go. Boom. All right, let's see what our first profile is looking like real quick. Make sure everything looks good. I think we're good. All right. I think I put a 1 at the start, maybe? Or a space? No? Why not? Why does it not work? Did I spell it wrong? Hold up. There's no space. There we go. I think there was a space at the start somehow. Alrighty. Yo, it's good, Maxim. How you doing? Alright, here we are. So it's a little bit laggy. I don't know why the website's it feels a little laggy. I guess because it takes into account everything you hover over now. But yo, it's good, Ducks. On vacation. Dang. What's good, Ken? How you doing? Alright, let's see what our first profile has. Level 61. 6-month-old profile, so we're getting like 10 levels a month. Not too bad. 300 mil net worth. So again, I mean, 6-month-old profile. It's not gonna go too crazy, but we got a Drake skin on the dragon helmet. That is crazy. We got skins, and that's like a 1/6 of our net worth. Is that helmet skin? That is wild. 200 magical power. We've got a Spirit Scepter, AOTD. I mean, we've got a little bit of armor here. Still got melon gear. Okay, that the helmet is not loading correctly. It's so wacky. Yo, what's good, Ninja? How's it going? But let's see how we're doing. We got the legendary sheep up in here. Very nice. Looking good, dude. I mean, again, this is like a 6-month-old profile, so it's not gonna be too crazy. But this is a good start. We've done a little bit of mining. Have we done? Not too much on farming. No farming tools, but we have the melon armor, so we must have farmed at some point at least. Cat of 15. It's a little bit better than I was expecting. Slayer levels are a little low. I would definitely work on these a bit. Of course, Vampire Slayer is going to be pretty important as well. But yeah, I mean, we're combat 23 right now, so doing Slayers will really help with that combat level for sure. And minions get overlooked a lot. So make sure to craft up these unique minions for sure. At least craft them up to like tier 4. It costs like very little money to do, and they just unlock minion slots, which means you are constantly making more money even if you can't play. So it's very good for that. So make sure to do that for sure. Because yeah, we're missing a lot of minions here. A lot. So make sure to do that. Bestiary wise, these are some easy bestiaries to max. You know, these ones on the farming islands. You're very close to another chunk of XP from bestiary. I don't know what you get at 65, but you get some XP from that. So make sure to do that. Because again, you can just do like these ones real quick, and that's like what, 3, 4, 5. So you'll still need a little bit of bestiary from some other source, but be some easy combat XP for you right there for sure. For sure. Let's see what else we got. I mean, we've got a decent amount of collections done. You've done a lot of wheat farming. So are you just like farming in the hub with the melon armor? Or did you just like sell whatever tool you were using? That's wild, TNT. It's all good, man. It's all good. You are chilling. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Whatever you gotta do. I can handle it. I can handle it. What else we got? Yeah, we've done a little bit of Rift, so you're getting into the Rift. That'll be some good money once you get through that, for sure. So that'll be very helpful, 100%. We've done a little bit of dungeons, so we've done up to floor 5. Yeah, floor 5 is where it starts making good money from dungeons as well, but I imagine at Cata 23, you're probably struggling a bit with that. So again, I would stop and do some Slayers, get your combat levels up. Did I say Cata 23? I'm at combat 23. I have a T3 wheat hoe. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely help with farming for some moolah. So yeah, I mean, you can do some farming for money, and I would definitely get into Slayers. That would help a lot, 100%. Oh yeah, the pig event's going on. I forgot about that. But very nice profile from Alessandro. Is there any questions you got or anything I need to check in on before we move on? Which actually, I need to be getting my Hoppity eggs. So we're going to take some breaks in between profiles and grab our Hoppity eggs. If I somehow get SkyBlock XP this stream, that would be crazy. Dungeons, okay, yeah. I mean, again, main thing for dungeons right now, like, you're up to floor 5. So you're definitely going to want to get Shadow Assassin armor. Well, I mean, if you're running a mage setup, like, this will be fine then, in that case. Yeah, so, I mean, you've got necrotic-wise, this will be fine as far as the setup goes. But, again, main thing is your combat level's a bit low. So I would take a break from dungeons for a little bit and focus on, first off, make sure you get your enchanting level up. Enchanting is very important for mage damage. So make sure you're doing your dailies for that. But also make sure you're doing some Slayers, because that'll help with your combat level and that'll help with your damage as well. So that'll be a big deal. But if you guys just now tuning in, please make sure to drop a like on the stream, smash the sub button, and also make sure to read the pinned comment, please. It's in the title of the stream. I don't know how else to, like, put it in everybody's face, but please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. But yeah, W profile from Alessandro. Let me go grab my eggs real quick, because I forgot. It is Hoppity right now, so I do need to be doing that. I'm missing a single divine. So once I get this divine, I won't have to do this anymore for these streams, or for any streams. Won't have to worry about Hoppity ever again, which will be really nice. That'll be really nice. Drop Giant Sword today. Hey, GG. You'll love to see it. Boom. Let's grab this. What else we got over here? Please. Where is it at? It's down under. But yeah, boys, make sure to type in the chat so that Nightbot can choose. But please do not spam. If you spam, I have to time you out, and that gets annoying for everybody. So don't spam. Don't do it. It's bad. Alright, let me warp gold again. Where am I going here? Aha, I forgot about this one. There we go. When you're getting Chimera 5 AOTJ, never. That's not happening. I'm good. Hard pass on that one. Hard pass. Alright, is this the last one? Please? That's the last one. Okay, so let's grab these real quick. Any divines? Probably be too epic, wouldn't it? Too cool if I got the last divine. We got a legendary. That's something, I guess. All right, that's it for now for that. So let's move on. Let's see who Nightbot chooses. Who do we got? Jafe, maybe? I'm probably butchering it. But yo, Aura with the T1 member. Can we get some W's in the chat? Let's go. You'll love to see it. That puts us one closer to dying an armor set, which will be quite epic. So thank you so much, Aura. As T1 member, he gets access to videos, or no, he gets access to members only videos and gets to ask questions on those videos, as well as access to all the emotes. So pretty epic stuff. All right, let's see what Mr. Burger has. Level 121, 5-year-old profile. Dang, bro's an OG. We got 1.11 billion coin net worth. So not too shabby. Again, we don't really care about, I mean, it does matter how long ago they started the profile, but that doesn't really matter for progression. It matters more how much playtime you have. So You know, if you start a profile 5 years ago and then you don't play for 3 years, it's going to be a little bit wonky. It's going to be a little wonky. But it's all good. We're not here to judge. We're here to check out the cool stuff. So we got Necron armor with the Satan head. We got melon gear, rancher's boots, crappie helmet. Look at all this Lotus stuff, too. We got the whole Lotus set. So we're set up for some farming. Also got a Juju. Okay, we're cooking a little bit. Magical power is a little bit low to be using a Juju, I would say. So I would definitely focus on getting this up a little bit. But yo, Ken with the 5 gifted members. What the heck, man? Thank you so much. Bro gifted a membership to himself. Let him cook. Can we get some W's in the chat? Holy cow, man. Thank you so much. Let's go. 83%, or 83, yeah, 83% of the way there. Let's go, man. Holy cow. I gambled 400 mil, so I don't have money. Ah, yeah, gambling 400 mil, that'll definitely be added into account. But thank you so much, Ken. What's your IGN, man? I was bored. Hey, fair enough. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, if you want to review, if you let me know your IGN, I'll get you on the next one. But let's go. Make sure to say thank you to Ken if you guys just got gifted a member. W-mans. W-mans. But let's see. What do we have here? So, I mean, you could buy a couple more of these Jerry talismans, although they're really expensive right now. Well, next time Jerry comes around, that'll be some easy magical power. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting up to around 500 is where you start doing good damage with Juju for sure. But yo, Aura upgrading to the T2 member as well. What in tarnation, man? That means he gets access to T2 membership perks, of course, which is he gets to see videos a day early. That's the big thing for T2 memberships. So let's go. Thank you, thank you. If you're on Twitch at the same time, not for these streams. For other streams, yes, but not for these streams because Nightbot can only choose from one type of chat, like one platform's chat. So it can choose from YouTube and YouTube Shorts chat, but it can't add in Twitch chat on top of that. So for these streams, I just do that. Got level existed. I just bought the first one. Hey, well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yo, what's good, Beast? Check the pinned comment, bro. You're on the short stream. So there's a link in the pinned comment to go to the big stream. But anyways, where were we? So we've got a bow pet, okay, and we've got the elephant, of course, with farming. Mole pet, that's good for nucleus runs. Ammonite, still one of the best pets for fishing, especially early game. It's very good for fishing. We do have a titanium drill as well, a 555. Okay, on a like 1 billion coin net worth profile, having a 555 is pretty crazy. That's like almost 10% of his net worth right there. Or almost 20% of his net worth right there, actually. That's crazy. That is a very nice drill to have at that point. So we are Heart of the Mountain 7, which means we should be on that powder grind, which I assume he is. Because he has been doing a little bit of powder. But holy cow, goes with the T1 member as well. Thank you guys so much. What the heck, dude? 84 out of 100. Are we going to have to die in armor set next stream? Is that what's going to happen? That was going to happen? Thank you guys so much. Holy cow. Actually crazy. W's in the chat for all the donos, all the memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Holy cow, man. That is massive. Massive, massive. But yeah, main thing for your powder buff, you definitely want to put some powder into powder buff for the Mithril powder grind. You know, this can go up to a 50% extra powder increase, so it just makes the powder grind go by so much faster. So highly recommend doing that for sure. For sure, for sure. If I had selected member, I've only played for 5.5 months. What's my exam preparation gap? I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, it's a grind. Exams are always fun, for real. For real, for real. But how we doing on trophy fish? We got bronze trophy fish level right now. Okay, we got no crazy diamonds. Just checking. Sometimes people have like a diamond vanilla caught on their first catch. Crazy things. But we got Kata 26. Okay. That's a really high Kata level for like level 100. That's pretty high. Not bad at all. But I mean, I guess he does have a Juju, so that kind of makes sense. So we've done E-Man T5. I would definitely get your spider up to level 6 because that unlocks Auto Slayer, and that's going to be really nice for just any Slayers, especially when we get a Slayer update, which should be in the next couple months. We should be getting a Slayer update. Hopefully in the next couple weeks would be nice. But definitely want to get to that because that'll just help out with any Slayers you do ever. So getting Spider level 6 and having these other two at level 6 is a very big deal for Slayers, 100%. But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, please make sure to read the pinned comment, drop a like on the stream, smash the sub button. It helps out a lot. It really does. Minion slots, again, minions are very important and they get overlooked a lot. So crafting up unique minions is a very big deal, especially on profiles where you can't play too much because your minions are constantly making money for you even when you can't play. If you have to take breaks for months or even years, you can come back to the game and have hundreds of millions of coins if you've got good minion slots. So crafting up these minions that you haven't crafted is a very good idea. But yo, Sin with the member W's in the chat. Thank you so much, man. What in the world? All the memberships coming in like crazy. Up to 85 out of 100 now. Thank you, thank you. Holy cow. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. W-mans. Alrighty. Okay, good to know, Aura. Good to know. But yeah, again, I think we've talked about minions for long enough. It's a big deal, TLDR. Also, doing these Farming Island Bestiaries takes like 5 minutes, and you get a ton of Bestiary levels right here. So, it's a very good idea to get your hands on that. Gonna be rich after this stream, real and true. Thank you guys so much. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But let's see what else we got. Yeah, Ken, do you want your profile reviewed? Because you did well over $10 dono. So if you tell me your IGN, I can get your profile reviewed if you would like. But I appreciate it, man. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. My mind is blown right now. Mad things. Gonna pay all his bills in one stream. Legit, y'all paying my yearly bills right now. For real. For real. Crazy things. But collections are looking pretty good. Very nice. Again, Rift is a good thing to do if you need a money method, but you've already got pretty far into mining, so I would stick with that. But Rift also does have some good talismans in it, so that'd be a good way to get those talismans to help power up the Juju bow a little bit. Also, essence shops get overlooked a lot. I assume since you have so much essence, you probably haven't spent it. So there's some good things you can do in essence shops. I know Gold Essence Shop has one that gives vitality, which is really nice for doing Enderman Slayer and other things like that. So getting the vitality from Gold Essence Shop is a really big deal. For sure. But that is a W profile from Burger. Any questions or anything I should check before we move on to the next profile? Again, thank you guys so much for all the donos. It's actually crazy. Make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Good stuff, man.
As a child,
well, let's go. Yo, Jason with the sub. I appreciate it. Boys, we're closing in on 24K subs, so make sure to smash that sub button. It is absolutely free, and it helps out more than you know. It really does. It really does. All right. I assume we're done. Thank you. I'll do what you said for sure. All right. Sounds like a plan, man. Thank you so much. All right, boys. Let's see who's next. So, again, all you have to do is have typed at least once in the last 5 minutes, and we will choose between this whole list here. Nightbot randomly picks somebody for the profile. So let's see what happens. Almost at 24K. Where's the sub count? Oh, that's true. I should probably add that in here. I don't know if I have that. I'll probably have to do that for the next stream. Do you mind, by the way? No pressure. Okay, is it the same as your like IGN on YouTube? Because sometimes if it has a lot of numbers in it, YouTube won't like let me see it because it thinks it's like spam or something. So if it has a lot of numbers in it, you might have to put like spaces in between it, and then I can copy paste it. That's wild, Aura. Wild, man. Do. But yeah, we will get. Let's see. I don't know. It might be whacking out. Because I'm not seeing. This is my chat right now. Ta-da. Which, I mean, I guess you can see it right here, actually. And then we got the shorts chat. This shorts chat. This is. Oh. Double clicked. This is big chat. Yay. Everybody say hi to the other chat. Yeah, it's not popping up. If you're saying your IGN can, it's not popping up for me. I don't know. I don't know. It's being a little wacky. But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button. I say it a lot, but it does help. Let's see, how close are we to 24K? Let's check. Let's see, what do we have here? We are 65 subs away. 65, we're getting there. That's wild, Aura. Did I get rate limited? You might have. I don't know. The IGN's not popping up. Can I check like previous chat channel activity? Yeah, it's not showing. Or is this it? Is this it? Is that your IGN? Maybe? Perhaps? That might be it. Maybe. Let's see. Is it a real first message? Okay, yeah, got it. Let's see what we have here. Alright, we'll choose one from Nightbot after this one. That's playing. So, let's see. I probably put a space in front of it, didn't I? Didn't I? Yep. There we go. Let's see. Alright. First paid review of the day. We have level 121. Same level. Wait. How much XP did last profile have? I just want to see. Because he's got 62%. This one's 94%. Okay. They're basically the same level. Crazy. 3-year-old profile. 767 bill net worth. Not bill. Mil. Yeah. Mil. But we are farming 50. Very nice. Very, very nice. We've done a lot of farming. For sure. We got a pretty solid Sorrow setup. I'm going to refresh so it actually shows things when I hover over them. There we go. Yeah, we got some Recom Sorrow up in here. Jaded, by the way. Let him cook. Got the Royal Titanium setup. Cooking. Got the Yaw gear here in here too, and mineral gear. Dude, bro's done all aspects of mining. Straight up. Yo, Ghost with the 15. W's in the chat. Thanks so much.
27 donated 15 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Wanna see that progress review lol. Last review 3 months ago at level 120.
Alrighty. So is your IGN same as YouTube? I can never remember. I assume it is. I think so. So I'm going to copy that. Boom. Alright. So we're going to do this profile. We'll do his profile. And then we're doing a paid review. Or a free review from Nightbot. Even if we get another dono. We'll take a break in between and do a paid or a free review. That's the plan. But I assume it's the same. I think so. Bro started collecting next year's bills. Real. Let's see. We are level 100 Armadillo. Got the mythic Mithril Golem with the Lucky Clover on there. That, you do not see that very often. Yo, VRTX with a sub. Thank you, man. Let's go. And he's got the epic E-Man. So that'll be good for E-Man Slayer for sure. Okay, what we got up in here? We got a Topaz Drill and we got the Gauntlet. 07s for Gemstone Gauntlet, man. 07s. But looks like we're on that powder grind now. That's definitely the way to do it. Hard Mount 7, powder grind, and then go for Hard Mount 10. Definitely the way to do it. The review, I was at like 160 magical power as well. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind for the progress goal. Okay, so we're cat at 20 as well. I kind of skipped through a bunch of this actually. Don't have any farming tools, but have we sold like all of our farming gear to get into mining? Is that what we've done? I'm curious. Let's see what else we got. So we haven't done trophy fishing yet, I assume. But we're at cat of 20, man. Bro is cooking. How many comps we got up in here? We got 24 F5s. Okay, how many F6s? All right, so we're getting close to the point where we can start doing F7. It's in museum now for farming. Okay, got you. Yeah, that's the smart way to do it for sure. Definitely want to save it in case updates come out where you want to use it again. I don't like liquidating, so I always like it when people don't liquidate. But yo, Big Pig with the sub, let's go. One closer to 24K. I think we can hit it today. I think we can do it. But if you guys just now coming in, please make sure to read the pinned comment. That has all the info you need. But one big thing to do for sure, I think I said this on the last profile, the one before it, but make sure you get Auto Slayer unlocked, because that is a very big deal. So getting Spider level 6 and Sven level 6, and you already have Rev level 6, so we're good on that. But Spider and Sven level 6 is a big deal, because then you unlock Auto Slayer, so, you know, you don't have to call Maddox every time. So then you can just be doing Slayers back to back to back without having to call Maddox in between. It saves so much time. It makes Slayers go by so much faster. And again, minions do get overlooked a lot, especially early on. Especially if you don't have that much time to play. Minions are always playing, always making you money. So make sure you get those extra minion slots. Also, the community center does have upgrades. So that's a big thing to do as well. So if you go into the hub, the community center has upgrades where you can get some bonus minion slots and some other upgrades as well. Some of them take like days or weeks or months to do, but the early ones usually are only like a day or a couple hours. So PC just couldn't handle anything other than farming before. Ah, got you. Gotcha. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. All right, let's see what else we got up in here. Let's see. Again, another easy bestiary thing to do. Farming islands doesn't take long at all. Get you some easy bestiary levels, so some good skywalk XP and closer to some combat XP from bestiary. So that's always a good idea to do those. Takes no time. Easy XP. What else we got up in here? Dang. Okay. 11 mil mushrooms, nearly 200 mil nether ore. Okay, I respect it. Very nice, very nice. 15 mil gemstone, so we're getting into that gemstone grind, of course. What else we got? Okay, we can see all the comps he's got right there. Again, so we've visited Rift 3 times. Rift is good early game, but since you've already got, you know, the farming money method and we're getting into mining, Rift's not too important as far as money goes, but it does have some easy talismans to get, so you'll definitely want to get those for future endeavors. It is a very big deal. But yeah, I think we're chilling. Is there any questions or anything in particular you want me to check out? Because W profile, dude. We got all the treasure hoarders done, so we done treasure hoarder strats and the Ice Walker grind. I respect it. Definitely respect it. Check the kills. Okay, let's check. Let's see what else we got up in here. We got the 1200 graveyard zombies. Dang, bro. Sheesh, man. That is a lot of goblin raiders too. Nearly 14,000 or nearly 15,000 goblins as well. Dang, man. Bro is going ham. Yeah, so we like the Dwarven Mines kills. You'll love to see it. Does it show at the bottom anything else? I know they used to show them. Yeah, they got all, dang. A lot of Zealot Bruisers in here too. Quite a few of those. Oh, and this tells you like the unique types of goblins that you've killed in the raids. Very nice. But yeah, we've done a lot of Zealot grinding, a lot of Ice Walker grinding. That is a lot. That is a lot. But very nice profile from Mr. Ken. Gauntlet with Glaze Sights makes like 20 to 25 mil an hour. It's still that good? Dang, I didn't know it was still that good. That's pretty awesome. The more you know. Who knew, man? Like, I thought it got nerfed into the ground. Yo, Reza with the 12. W's in the chat for Reza.
Donated €11.99 through Super Chat. Hi baby, can you review my profile?
All right.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Booklet.
I got you, man. So it's going to be a little bit because we do have a couple other paid reviews. So we've got one paid review after this one, and then we're doing a free review, and then we'll do your review after that. So that is the plan. So we're going to move on to paid review, free review, and then your review. That's the plan. So thank you to Reza for the 12. I appreciate it. W's in the chat. Mythic Mithril Golem is like half the money for Glaze Sights. Oh, because that's why you've got the clover on there. Gotcha. So the 10% extra magic find comes in clutch right there as well. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Reza. Appreciate it, man. All right. But yeah, very nice profile from Ken. Again, thank you so much, Ken, for the dono. But yeah, I didn't realize that was still like a strategy. Who knew that glaciite grinding with gemstone gauntlet was still a thing in 2025. The more you know. All right, let's see what Ghost has up in here. Let's see, what was Ghost's message? That progress review, last review 3 months ago, was level 120 and had like 160 magical power. So we are level 276 now. We've doubled our level. 9 bill net worth. And we're up to 70 mil overflow mining XP. Got alchemy 50 during derpy, I assume. Let me refresh this so it shows things when I hover. There we go. Look at that mining gear, bro. Wisdom 5. Pretty high ice cold levels as well. Excuse me. Full perfects and full jaded recoms. Dang, man. That's clean. Dwarven hand warmers, of course. Got the blazing titanium gear for the rest of it. What is this set? Oh, that's a Necron helmet. I haven't seen a Necron helmet on like the new Furfsky look. That's pretty cool. Got the glossy mineral. Got the fishing gear up in here. Got the silver hunter set up. Fermento. Final destination. Dude, bro's got the whole setup in here. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. We got a Shadow Fury. And just a casual Hyperion with Wither Impact. Looking good. Looking real good. And 955 magical power. Bro moved up from 120 to 955 magical power. Just working on Paradox for Fermento, so no money. Valid. That's all of us. Let's be real. We're all out here broke. Trying to get more money so that we can then be even more broke. But one thing that would be good to do is you can get the 2 IQ points super duper easily. So since you already have the 1, I think you need 9 total of the 1 IQ points. But you've got another 2 right here. But this isn't actually like a time limit thing. Like you can just warp into Rift, grab one, and if it fails, you just warp out and warp back in. You know, it costs a little bit of money to get back into Rift. But this is like basically a free talisman. It's very cheap to get. So 2 IQ points, how do I obtain this? Real. Gotta go into the Rift, man. You gotta go into a whole nother dimension to be able to obtain 2 IQ points. It's very difficult. Very difficult. But if you guys are just now tuning in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we do our reviews. Drop a like on the stream while you're here. Smash that sub button. Helps out a lot. Just stopped going to Rift, was working on mining. Gotcha. Yeah, so that'll be a free talisman you can get at really any time. What the heck? That's not how that's supposed to look, right? that's not a real skin, is it? I think this is bugged. Please tell me this is bugged. That's not a real skin, right? Ain't no way.
As a child,
Cardboard skin.
for the mines.
Real. Yo, Jordan has subscribed. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Let's go. That is a skin. That is a real skin. And people bought this. That's crazy. Alright, well then. Fair enough, I guess. I have the cat girl skin sitting in a vault too. Fair enough. Of course, bro put a cat girl in the vault. Let's just move on from that sentence. That's a out of context moment that we could definitely take, but we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. That is a ton of gemstone powder. Holy cow. Bro has done the gemstone powder grind big time. I got a little bit of mithril powder to go, but we're focusing glaciite at the moment, so it's not a bad idea. What else we doing up in here? We've got all the farming gear. Look at all that. That's beautiful. We've got the Rod of the Sea. I haven't seen people use the Stiff Reforge in a long time. I haven't seen that one in a while. Any diamonds up in here? Not yet. Not yet. But we're getting close to pitying on the blobfish, which if you're going to pity a fish, blobfish is the one to pity, for sure. Farming tools got all harvesting 6 this morning. Dang, bro's going all out on the farming gear. Let's go. Yo, let's go Zuba GG. You'll love to see it. But cat at 24, so we're able to do F7 now, which is, we've done 1. Got access to that Necron gear. Very nice. We do have Auto Slayer unlocked. So yeah, I mean, as far as combat goes, you've got a ton of magical power. So you're chilling on that front. So I'd say your next big thing is you should be able to handle E-Man Slayer. for sure. Should definitely be able to handle that. So I would try and get up to E-Man level 5 and get a Juju. As far as combat goes, that's the next big step in progression for that. Got Alchemy done, got Enchanting 50 last night, going for max, then farming max. Alright. Yeah, I mean, once you're done with that, you'll have plenty of money to throw at a good Final Destination set and, like, whatever katana you have access to at level 4. So that'll be a good idea. How long are you going to stream? Planning on doing at least another... How long have we been here? At least another, like, hour and 20 minutes. I usually go for at least 2 hours, but we may end up doing longer depending on the demand. So we'll see how many people are here in a couple hours. But yeah. Easiest skills to fully max out. I mean, they all take time. But, like, enchanting is definitely the easiest one, I would say. For sure. Don't look in Ender Chest 9 storage. Does that mean I should look in Ender Chest 9 storage? Is this reverse psychology? Because now I want to go look at it. And you do have a couple minions here that you could craft up, you know, Instone, Gravel, Mushroom, Creeper, Jungle, Birch. You know, those are some easy ones. You're only 20 minion slots away from your next, or 20 unique minions from your next slot, so that'd be easy to get to that. But yo, David with the sub, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Let's go. One closer to 24K. My chests have the most random stuff. Okay. So should I review it or should I not? Getting my fishing from like 10 fishing minions? Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. I think we check it, chat. I think we look in Ender Chest 9. I think we have to do it. Oh, that's the Rift Ender Chest. Let's see. Regular Ender Chest 9. Let's scroll down here. I mean, this looks... Okay, that is a lot of icy sinkers. That's a lot of icy sinkers, but I mean, that's not bad. Ender Chest 9, that doesn't look bad. And sheep for base money with 5 snow minions. Yeah, that's... You got a good setup. Nice variety. It's a good idea to do. But let's see. Where were we? Bestiary. We got the Farming Island Bestiary maxed. Went a little overkill on a couple of these. Fair enough. How we doing on the collections? Looking good on farming. Don't have raw chicken done yet, but you know, that's fair enough. Glacide's done. We haven't done obsidian or instone or sulfur. So you should get sulfur. I mean, the main thing with sulfur, you just got to like claim the blocks at some point. Like, that's pretty easy to do if you have super compactors in them. If you don't have super compactors in them, that'll take a while. But if you just put a super compactor in a sheep minion or whatever you put corrupt soil in for a day, you'll have that one done real fast. For sure. But boss collection's looking pretty good. Done a lot of scarfs, a lot of livids. Or, yeah, livids. I can read. Rift is looking real good. Only missing one Enigma Soul. I'm guessing it's one of the parkour ones because those ones are really annoying. They're so annoying. But yeah, looking real good. I wish they still showed Essence Shops because I liked going over Essence Shops a lot. But Skycrypt doesn't show that anymore. 07s. Do those real quick as well, just straight mining. Is the flower parkour one? Yeah, that one took me hours, man. Took me so long the admins came into chat and started laughing at me. That's how long it was. Crazy. But again, if you guys are just now coming in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. It is very important that you read the whole thing. But very nice profile from Ghost. Is there anything else I should check before we move on? I assume that's everything. I think so. Boom, boom.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Ambar with a sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's go. Just wanted to see the progress feedback. All right, got you. Got you. Alrighty, boys. Let's see. Gotta buy MVP Plus. Let my entrance pass by. Nani. Alright, boys. Let's see what we got. Again, if y'all haven't already, type once in the chat, and we'll see what happens. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Do not spam. Do not spam. Read the message. Read the message, please. Pretty please. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got. Yo, Shelly with another one. How many times has Shelly been reviewed at this point? How many times? How many times has this happened? I swear bro's been reviewed like 4 times. Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? 3rd. This is the 3rd time. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Mad things, man. Last one was in October? Okay, it's not been... Okay, it's been a little bit then. Shelly got the cheat. Shelly knows Nightbot. Shelly knows the Nightbot dev, for real. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Do you want your profile reviewed or... Yeah, I'm guessing yours, right? So, Shelly, I think I got it. I think that's how it's spelled, right? Well, me, got you. Got a hype in that time, so progress. Yo, bro's cooking. Bro is cooking for real. Bro's trying to get me go through Deathstreak's profile. Deathstreak's alt, Nani. Tons of progress. Let's see if the game will load. There we go. Oh, he's still got the skin from the Nitros event. Still running the Nitros event skin. Level 344, 16 mil combat XP. Or overflow from combat 60. Bro's cooking. Got enchanting 60. Very nice. How are we looking down here? Let me refresh. So the game, or not the game, the thing wakes up. So I do need to grab Hoppity eggs again soon, I think. But let's see. We've got the Necron's chestplate with Legion. All this stuff. Pastel sky dyed, by the way. Shiny. Shiny leggings. Very fancy. And shiny Maxor boots. Very, very fancy. Got the Reaper mask. Gold ore gear. Dang. Bro's got the drip. Look at that. Fermento. We've got Ancient Burning Crimson. He's got the fancy Final Destination helmet as well. Bro is cooking. Armor of Devon. How many dragons have you done, man? Goodness. Goodness. Bro's got so many OTDs lying around. Is this Iron Man? I can't... Does Skycrypt not show it? I can't remember. I don't remember. We got Atom Split. We've got the... Dude, he's got the fragged Dayax. Bro, this thing is so nice. I love that. Terminator with 5 Master Stars. Goodness. That's wild, Aura. Did 100 during Jerry and need to sell. Okay. Bro's got all the AUTDs chilling. Man is chilling. Hey, that's some good magical power. Okay. Very nice. 1200, that's good for having term and all that other stuff. Bro's already got a T6 skull. Just vibing. We got no enrichments, though. We're missing all the enrichments. Come on. Come on. No, it's not that big a deal, but it does help a lot. It's pretty cheap for those upgrades, especially if you're worried about Secret Your Chance and Magic Find. Then that will help a lot. So definitely want to get those at some point. Because, I mean, your magic power is pretty strong, so I think you can take a break from spending money on increasing it and start throwing some money at getting the enrichments up would be a pretty solid idea. But look at all those level 100 pets. That's a solid amount of level 100s. Bro is cooking. I'm going to sneeze in a minute, maybe. We'll see. Epic Phoenix. Did you drop this yourself? Is this a personally dropped Phoenix? But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, please make sure to drop a like. Smash that sub button. Check the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. It explains how everything works. But very nice, man. Holy. What else we got up in here? Got that Hyperion. Dropped myself while killing Val, bro. I dropped mine while killing Val. Let's go. Great minds drop phoenixes alike. You'll love to see it. Yo, Angelic with the sub. Let's go. How close y'all think we are to 24K? We're 50 away. Smash that sub button. We're 50 away. We've got the Jasper drill. 655. Bro is cooking. Okay, powder's a little bit low. I would say it's a little bit low on the gemstone and the mithril and the glaciite, but it's all right. It's all right. We got the Heart of the Mountain level up, so we're chilling. We are chilling. Any let's see. Again, if you guys are just now coming in, please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. For how we're doing our reviews. Doot. But very nice. What else we got? Look at all these farming tools. Bro is chilling. Cata 48. Dang, we're so close to 50. So close. How many runs we got on M7? 304. Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. Running healer, by the way. You'll love to see it. The pre-dev grind is real. Pre-dev grind is very real. It is very, very real. What else we got up in here? Dang, that is a lot of zombie XP. Ain't no way we got 2.5 mil zombie XP and we haven't hit E-Man 9 yet. Nah, I'm trolling. I get it. Zombies are fun. T5s are so fun. Especially if you don't have to pity Warden Heart. But I suspect that maybe you have had to pity Warden Heart. Usually tank, learning healer so I can teach a friend. Ah, got you. It's good, Screeny. How you doing, bro? Haven't dropped heart yet? Bruh. Okay, that explains it then. Yikes, dude. Big yikes. Holy cow. Dang, look at these minions, though. Bro is only missing 20 unique minions. So he's got all the minion slots. So 10 of them are the Red Sand minion. And then he's missing 6 from Inferno, 2 from Voidling, and he doesn't have the new Fishing and Clay T12s yet. So that's some pretty solid minion setups right there. Which, if you didn't know, you can swap over to Barb now and not be missing out on, you know, your XP or your rep from Mage won't go down by doing Barb now. So you can swap to Barb and just be doing that if you ever, you know, do any dailies, even on accident. You know, killing a Blade Soul or something. You can get that Barb rep up. For sure. But let's see what else we got up in here. Again, easy bestiary. Just missing rabbits from the farming islands, so not too bad. But we got 250 bestiary levels, so looking pretty strong on that. Not bad at all. How else are we looking up in here? Look at all those collections, man. Farming collections are maxed out. Beautiful. Only Chili Peppers not maxed on combat. Same, bro. Same. It is pain. Rift collections are a whole thing. That's a whole nother thing. And we've maxed Livid runs and Satan runs. Dang, bro. Closing in on max Necron runs. So we're going to have that Diamond Necron head before too long. That'll be a big deal. But yeah, we got 20k mage reps. So I can definitely swap to Barb. And be done with that. For sure. Definitely be a good idea to do that. 12:40 a.m. waiting for my turn. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Time zones go wild. Time zones go wild. What else we got up in here? Okay, we got the time charms done. We've done Rift and everything. We ignore the 3 Enigma souls missing because they're probably parkour related and very annoying. That is a lot of Wither Essence. We saving up for a Spirit Leap or something, I presume. It's good, Legend. How you doing, bro? What's up, Nearing? I don't know if I said that already, but hope you're having a good one. But yeah, W profile from Shelly. Sheesh, man. Absolutely mad. Is that everything, or should I check on something else real quick before we skedaddle? Already have Leap, just hate selling stuff. Valid. I mean, if they add something for Wither Essence shop at some point, you're gonna have so much money just chilling. Bro is gonna be vibing. What should I work on? Okay, yeah. I mean, main thing. Let's see. Where are we at? I mean, the Slayer levels could definitely use some work. But, I mean, if you're working on, you know, Warden Heart while we're focusing that, that's fine. Do we have... Let's see. We don't have a G-Drag. I think that'd be the big thing. Because you've got Hype, you've got Term. I think you need a G-Drag. That's the big one, I would say. So if you get G-Drag, then be able to play a lot more and do a lot more damage on pretty much every part of the game. You know, it's a big deal. Plus extra magic find, you know, for Slayers and all that stuff. So, yo, Rival with the 10. Can we get some W's for Rival in the chat?
10 euros through Super Chat.
Let's go.
One profile review please. Money
All
bag
right.
emoji, money with wings emoji, money bag emoji.
Bro, he says the whole thing. Ain't no way bro says the whole thing. He says the whole name of the emoji. The more you know. The more you know. But thank you so much, man. Let's go. Alrighty. I think we are good. But yeah, I mean, main thing at this point is G-Drag. That's the big one. If you wanted to, you know, you can do farming and get the unique metals to get your farming level up. I mean, you've got a hype, so you can do fishing whenever you want to as well. I mean, alchemy, kind of wait till Derpy gets here again, but that'll be a little bit. But yo, Ken with a 40 2B profile review win. Crazy. W's in the chat for Ken. I appreciate it, man. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Absolute legend. But yeah, I mean, you did pay for 2 profile reviews. Like, you gave enough for... You donated enough for 2 profile reviews, so... With the 5 gifted earlier, so... I mean... We could do a 2B profile review. Reviewing myself. Allow me to glaze myself for a moment. SMH. Alright, let's see what Bombo has up in here. But W profile from Shelly. Again, thank you so much. But let's see what Bombo has. What was his message? Let me see. Can you review my profile? Oh wait, it's this one. I grabbed the wrong thing. I copied the wrong thing. I'm trolling. Here we go. First try. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we got. What? Intel, what? What are... Huh? When did I say this? When did I say this? Is 5 gifted more than 20? 5 gifted is 25, I think. Because it gives 5 T3s, which is 5 bucks a piece. If you can find me the clip where I said this, Intel, then okay. But like, I don't think I said specifically that we're doing one for you specifically. But we did. That was the freebie. Shelly's was the freebie. That was the freebie. So now we're doing a paid. Now we're doing 2 paid, and then we're doing another freebie after that. But let's see what we got. So Reza said, profile review, please. Let's see what we got. And let me see what his profile picture looks like. So if he talks again, then I recognize it. All right, I got it. I got it. It's in my brain now, and we're already on it. Okay. Let me refresh so that it does. Let me hover over things. Oh, Nightbot got Madge. Play really casual, a bit too old for Minecraft now, and my knowledge about the game is terrible. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Level 188. Combat 43. Almost mining 60. Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. We've got the Superior Dragon setup. Not bad at all. Got the mining equipment on. And we've got Sorrow gear up in here. We've got Shark Scale. I'm going to sneeze. It's going to happen. Wise Dragon. Very good. And then we've got Crappie with the Rancher's Boots. So bro's got setups in everything. We're doing a little bit of everything. That's what you like to see. 565 magical power, and we got a Juju. That's pretty solid. I usually recommend getting 500 magical power when you get a Juju, so looking real good. Looking very, very strong. We got the Mole Pet, level 100 Mythic E-Man. That's a pricey pet right there. That is real pricey. We got the Lion. We got the Sheep. Yeah, I mean, we've, like, the amount of pets that we have, we've picked out good pets to get, for sure. Like, all the pets we got up in here, these are all useful for something. Except maybe Giraffe. But all the other ones are good. All the other ones are good. But what else we got? We've got the Gemstone Gauntlet. Very clean. 07s for when Gemstone Gauntlet was good. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. If, I don't know. It kind of needed a nerf. It really did. Tiger Pet better than Lion Pet? I think it depends. I think it depends. Tiger's good for range, and Lion is good for, like, melee, I feel like. For Slayers and stuff. I think Lion's usually better. But Kata 22 We've got the bronze gear right now. No crazy diamonds, which is good. Sometimes we see some crazy diamonds up in here. It goes a little bit bonkers. 07 Gemstone Gauntlet is still my favorite. Fair enough. Zombie level 7. We got Spider level 6. Wolf level 6. So we got the Auto Slayer unlocked and E-Man 5, of course, to be able to use that Juju. No Rift, though. So we haven't done Vamp Slayer. So probably haven't done too much Rift. Which is fair. I mean, Rift is like Skyblock story mode, so I really like it because I like story mode games a lot. But it's like the one part of the game that's not like super repetitive unless you start doing it as a money method. But first time through, it's not super repetitive. So that's what I really like about it. One part of the game that is like one-time completion. But yeah, again, if you guys are just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. It explains how everything works. Excuse me. 28,000 Zealot kills. All right. 07s for Zealots being... I mean, Zealots are still decent. You know, Zealots are still not terrible for the grind. Good early money methods. So it's valid. It is very valid. What else we got? What else we got? Which die is the sub goal for? So once we hit the sub goal, then we're gonna roll the wheel and see what die we end up with. That's the plan. One thing I enjoy doing is grinding money in this game. Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like that's probably most people, to be honest. I like going for SkyBlock XP, though, personally. For me, personally. But collection's looking pretty solid. We've done all the farming collections. Usually people have, like, rabbit or chicken that aren't done. Something like that. But we got them all done. Mining collection's looking pretty good. Very nice. Combat. We don't talk about Chili Pepper. Chili Pepper's overrated. For real, for real. We've done a little bit of dungeons. We're up to level 6, which I didn't really look at the dungeon level too much. I think it was 22. But yeah, we've done a little bit of Rift. Okay. So there are some good things you can still get out of Rift. Easy talismans and stuff like that. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Who's next for paid review? It is Rival. We got Rival's profile after this. That's the plan. That is the plan. Only you could grind SkyBlock XP as money. I mean, the good thing is grinding SkyBlock XP usually makes money along the way. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, main things that I'm looking at here. Like, I mean, you've done really good, to be honest. Like, a lot of people will just, you know, go all in on one thing and then go all in on another thing, which is a good thing to do on your first profile usually. Because it's easier to, like, digest one part of the game at one time. But if you're able to handle it, like doing different parts of the game and like progressing everything around the same time is a really good thing to do. And you've definitely done a good job of that for sure. So as far as mining progression goes, main thing would be to stop and do your powder grind now, which I made a video on powder grinding. But it's different depending on which type of powder you're going for. So for gemstone, you know, you do the chests in crystal hollows. For mithril, you grind dwarven mines commissions. For glaciite, you do glaciite mines commissions. That's usually the strategy, or the what is it called, the scraps in glaciite area that you can do there as well. On log in nowadays, collect minions. Hey, that's fair. That is fair. Hopefully we'll get foraging update and give everybody some motivation to spend some money on some of the newer stuff when that comes out. So spend some time on it as well. But yeah, I mean, foraging 22 honestly is very respectable. Before level 200, you're foraging 22. Like, most people would not do this amount of foraging at this point, so I can respect that for sure. But yeah, one thing you could do as well, like while you're collecting your minions, one thing that doesn't take long is you could do your experimentation table for your enchanting level, because you're probably only a couple of weeks away from enchanting 60. So if you do that, that won't take long at all for sure. Foraging will break stonking, sadly. So, foraging update, you only have to play on 1.21 on the foraging island, is what we've been told. So, you'll still be able to play in 1.8.9 on dungeons. So, you'll still be able to stonk in dungeons if you're only doing dungeons and not, like, swapping between them every other day. Which, I mean, you can still swap versions every other day if you want to, but you know what I'm saying. So, hopefully, stonking won't be broken immediately when dungeons come out. That's what we've been told. So, unless that changes, that would be awkward. But yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. pretty pleased. It explains how everything works. But yeah, man, I mean, you're looking good. Again, we got Juju right now, so as far as that grind goes, I mean, you can do F7 until you get, well, actually, you don't have access to F7 yet. So F6 until you get access to F7, and then you can start doing F7 and hope to drop some moolah from that. But I mean, you've also got mining, you've also got farming, you've done a lot of things, so you can kind of do whatever you want, and it's not a bad choice. So W profile, you'll love to see it. And very nice profile from Reza. Thank you so much for the dono. Is there anything else before we move on? Any questions or anything that I looked over before we move on to Rivals profile? The alpha just didn't allow 1.8 to 9, but still keeping hopes. Yeah. So that was the first alpha. So they did an alpha on whatever day it was, like Tuesday or Monday. I don't know, whatever day it was. And that one was 1.21. And then they did another alpha like 2 days ago. I guess that one would have been Wednesday. That was 1.8.9. So who knows, man? Who knows? Yo, Freaks with the sub. Let's go. One closer to 24K. How close are we? We are 47 subs off of 24,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to be pre-24K gang, smash that sub button. All set. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Reza. Again, thank you so much for the dono. W-Mans. All right. So now we got Rivals profile. Then we'll do a freebie. And then, if Ken would like, I can profile review myself, I suppose. I'm getting paid to review my own profile right now. That's kind of crazy. But, okay. I've run some Dugans with Rival. Rival is goated burrs. But, needless to say, he's kind of late game, chat. This is probably the most late game profile we'll review today. Except for mine. But, nah, he's got a little... I'd say he's more late game than I am. Even though he's got less levels, he's got literally double my net worth.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Ken, thank you so much for the 40 again. 2B deserves a review. All right, I guess I'll throw it up in here to be after this one. So after this one, we'll do a free review, and then we'll do mine after that. That's the plan. But yeah, let's check out Rival's profile. So let me see exactly what he said. One profile review, please. All right, let's just review. Straight up review. So first things first, 1.7 billion farming XP. Good night. That's a little crazy alchemy XP, by the way. 4 billion alchemy XP? Why do we have 4 billion alchemy XP? Like, what? What is this for? Was this like back in the Godsplash days? That's what all this is from? Like, good night. 5.8 billion enchanting XP, 9.4 billion mining XP. That is crazy. That is insane. 10 billion taming XP. It was very cool back in the day for Senator Weight. Okay, so it was for the Senator Weight. That's wild. Man. Bro's casually got 43 billion coins chilling in his bank account, by the way. Can we talk about that? Bro is prepared for like the next 7 updates. He's still going to be rich in 7 updates. He'll still have money to spend. Bro's just got 40 bill vibing. That is insane. Holy cow. 5 Master Stars, of course. Look at this Necron gear. This is Hypermax Necron gear. Growth 7, Prot 7. So chat, anytime you guys are looking for me to put Growth 7, Prot 7, I'm not doing it. But you can check out Rival, because Rival's got it. Goodness. Holy cow. And then we got 5 Master Starred equipment as well. Goodness, man. With Cayenne 5 on everything, Prosperity 5 on everything. Sheesh, dude. Look at that, by the way. Renowned Crown of Avarice with 27 million coins collected. Sheesh. Bro's not afraid of inflation. He is the inflation. This is the way. Bro is hiding the economy. Goodness, man. Bobbin Time 5. Fishing XP 5. Mana Pool on this as well. Dude. Look at this. 5 Master Chart Estrella, and we've got 2 Terminators, 1 Soul Eater, and 1 Duplex. Sheesh, man. There's the Dayax as well. Okay, so I'm guessing we haven't done... Did we do any Diana? Because that would be one little thing to spend some of that 40 billion coins on for fragging the Dayax would be if we do some Diana at some point. Bro, is the economy crazy? Goodness, man. Bro is cooking. Look at this Claymore, by the way. Chimera 5 Claymore. Elon Musk and Skyblock legit. Yo, Weenie with the sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's go. One closer to 24K. Did the bestiary before Mayor Update? Gotcha. Yeah, I was hoping Mayor Update was gonna like add a mythic Griffin pet. That would have been really nice. But oh well. Look at that magical power. 1761. This is max magical power right here. Beautiful. And look, all 56 enrichments. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we got the whole pets menu. Look at that. Every single pet at level 100. Casual little minus relic Anubis golden dragon. Looking clean. And I imagine, yeah, we got 2 more G-Drags. One with remedies and one with Shelmet as well. Just vibing. That is mad. That is mad. What is he doing for the bank? Who knows, man? I mean, he's done M7. I can tell you that much. Lots of M7. But it doesn't look like we've done Kudra. So is Kudra like one of the last things we have left to do, I imagine? We got the Devon's drill up in here. Cooking. Look at that. Oh my goodness, man. What the heck is that mithril powder? What in the world? 158 million mithril powder? Like what? Mainstream's bugging on mobile. Can't chat there? Dude, I don't know why that happens. Mobile be buggy all the time. It's so wacky. It's so wacky. Could buy 40 hypes real. That's so much mithril powder. That is insane. What's your playtime? That is a good question. Do you know what your playtime is, Rival? Because goodness, man. We do a bit of mithril mining. I'm like scared to see what this mithril collection is going to be. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of scared to see what this is. Kata 55, by the way. Are we trying to, you trying to get class average 50 like on the same run? Because, I don't know. We're going to need a lot of archer runs, it looks like. It's 5 digits is all I'll say. 5 digits. Bro's got over 10,000 hours. That is crazy. That is insane. Hope that mithril powder was pre-update. True. True. Let's see. How's the trophy fish looking up in here? Okay. I imagine all this was done, by the way. That is really fast Obfuscate 3. But I imagine all this was done before trophy fishing revamp, right? I imagine that. Steaming Out Flounder in 215. Vanilla in 236. Slugfish in 71. Oh, that's real nice. That's really nice. Yeah, it was before. Okay. Dang, man. Bro suffered. 809 golden fish. Sheesh. That is very much pain. Pre-update. Because back then it would take like 15 to 20 minutes for a single golden fish to spawn. Now it's like 5 to 8 minutes or something, I think. But holy cow. Holy cow. How many F7 comps? 2.2 thousand times played, only 20 comps. 2.2 thousand frag runs is what that means. That is a lot of frag runs. How about M7? 1.8 thousand M7s. How many handles? Do you know how many handles you've dropped? Because that's got to be 20 million zombie levels, by the way. Or zombie XP, by the way. Good night, bro. Goodness sakes, man. Holy cow. When people mine mithril powder comes out of his reserves. Real. Real. Again, if you guys are just now coming in, please make sure to read the pinned comment. Drop a like. Subscribe. Helps a lot. but dang. Like 9 handles in 1.8k. So that's like a handle every 200 runs. That's not too bad. That is not too bad, to say the least. To say the least. Goodness. Of course, we got Hypermax minion slots. Of course, of course. Missing a little bit of bestiary. I wonder where it's from, honestly. Could it be dungeons? I feel like dungeons bestiary takes so long. Ah, Kudra. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Missing some from Kudra. We got all the fishing ones maxed. All the new ones done. Dang, so it took you longer to do Ragnaroks than Scuttlers? I got Ragnaroks done way before Scuttlers. But I guess it just depends on how many people you got in the party. Ragnaroks are very RNG, to be fair. But yeah, still snipers not max. Ah, oh, that makes sense. Snipers are such a pain. Like, sheesh. It's wild, Alpha. Man. Solo fishing mostly? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Dang, bro. Casual 3.9 billion melon collection, by the way. Just a little melon collection. Goodness. 380 million diamond. Oh, no. Oh, bro did the Bill Gold collection before they nerfed it. Ah, man. That's probably the worst thing to have happened in this game, to be honest. Is getting a Bill Gold collection and then they nerf it to 100 mil and make it like 10 times easier to do. Like, it's just, you get twice as much gold now, it feels like, after mining revamp compared to before. And they nerfed the collection that you need. I'd say that's, like, trophy fishing nerf was pretty rough, but this is worse. Can we talk about the gravel, by the way? Like, what the heck is that? 448 million obsidian, 560 or 46 million gravel. Goodness, man. Lobbies didn't respawn back then. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that too. Back in the day, when you mined gold in Mines of Devon, it wouldn't respawn. So you just find one lobby, mine it all, and then find another lobby and hope that there weren't, you know, anyone else doing that at the same time. But there always was, so it was like impossible to do. Can't leak the gravel stuff. Does bro have a bunch of gravel saved up and a bunch of obby saved up for when... I feel like he's got that saved up for when Rift update drops. Or not Rift, Slayer update drops. There's the Mithril collection, by the way. That explains the Mithril powder. 1.7 billion Mithril. Dude. Good night. Can't see? What? Oh, it's... Sorry. There you go. There it is. That's the Mithril. 1.7 billion. Like, dude. What in the world? What in tarnation? The Mithril Miner. Legit. Goodness sakes. That's a lot of blaze rods, I feel like, too, right? Like 3 million? That feels like a lot. Casual 12 million acacia wood. Goodness sakes, man. Holy cow. That is insanity. Look at that Satan collection. 4,000 Satan collection. 3,000 Necron collection. Like, bro. Max on Rift, of course. Sheesh, man. Forging 50 from Acacia. Okay. Still, that feels like a lot. Good night. Dang, bro. Alright, well, did I miss anything? I feel like I must have missed something. Which, by the way, 20,000 chili pepper collection. That's nothing to scoff at either. I still only have 11,000. So he's ahead of me on chili pepper collection. I gotta catch up. Pre-booster cookies. Oh, goodness. So it was like 20% harder? 25% harder? Sheesh. Talker got it wrong. This man is the 4th and 5th dimension. Crazy. Goodness sakes. That is mad, bro. Alright, well. I presume we got most of it. Cause good night. That is mad. This guy's the reason why Necron wets the bed. Legit. Goodness sakes, man. That is insanity. I think his bestiary level is higher than mine, maybe. I don't know. Well, what was the Kudra collection? Cause like if you do Kudra, yeah, so Kudra's like the only thing he needs. If you do the Kudra runs, it's Jover. You'll be like level 472 plus, I feel like, right? Because isn't each level like 25 or 30 XP or something? You get at least a level from the Kudra comps. If he does that. 3 out of 5 divines. Ah, still missing those. Okay. Which, by the way, reminds me. Let me go grab my eggs real quick. While I'm grabbing eggs, make sure y'all have typed at least once in the chat. Don't spam, or I'll time you out. I'll do it, and then we'll do the rest of the. We'll do a free profile once I'm done with eggs, and then we'll do my profile after that. That's the plan. But sheesh, man, crazy. That is crazy.
As a child, I
Yo, Ken with another 40. Let's go. Can you review Beast Aura? Alrighty, we'll do Beast Aura. Aura, what was your IGN again? I'm terrible about IGNs. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Let's see what else we got. Can we spam the word eggs? You can type it once, and if everyone else types it, then you know. If everybody types it once, that's okay. But, if not, then, you know. It's one thing if one person types it 15 times. But it's another thing if one person or everybody types it once, you know. That's fine. But if one person types it 15 times, that's when we got a problem. Wow, look at all the eggs in the chat. Does that mean we're getting a divine? This give me divine RNG right here? I feel like it should, right? I feel like it should. Let's see what else we got. 3. They're all trash. No divines. Mauled. The egg spam didn't work. I'm banning everyone. JK. Alright, let's see who's next. Bonk. That's wild, Aura. Alright, I got you. Smack. Alright, how about this? Whenever we in stream, we'll review my profile. I think that's the plan. But yo, Ducks, congratulations. Let's go. What's your IGN? It's tire something, right? I think. Maybe. Maybe. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Otherwise, you start not speaking English. That's how it goes. Alrighty. Let's see. What have we here? Boom. Tire 2020. Let's see what we got. How long till die roll? I mean, we have to hit the 100 members first. So whenever we hit that, that's when we're doing the die roll. But until then. Okay. We are level 65. Joined 2 years ago. 100 mil net worth. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Farming 19. We got combat 23. Got a lot of 23s here. Definitely want to make sure you do your daily experiments on enchanting, because that's just free XP. And eventually it starts being free money. I like every time I do my enchanting stuff, like I save up 3 charges and then I do 3 all in one day. And I almost always make at least 1,000,000 coins. Excuse me, at least. So if you get it up to 60, start making bank off of it, which is pretty nice. I'm going to do a new short, Alpha. That'll be after stream. I should have one come out. That's the plan. That is the plan. But let's see what we got. We've got, here, let me refresh so it actually shows things. That would be nice. I want to make 12 mil an hour. Okay, so we got Glaciite gear right now. We've got Ender gear with dark goggles. We've got the young dragon setup. I mean, how much does, I don't know. I feel like summoning eyes is such a pain now because there's so many macro words on it. Is the only problem with that. Gonna grind 100 T2s for Juju right now. That is wild. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Snipebot for some reason chooses me. I have an idea anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is true. We got 253 magical power right now. Okay, that's not too bad. For level 60, that's not bad at all, actually. But we're trying to make 12 mil an hour. So, probably not going to make that from mining for a while, I would say.
As a child,
Yo,
I yearned for
Akbar
the
with the 10. Thank you, man.
Allahu donated 10 euros through Super Chat. Egg, Van Jack Look Mutton Collection lol.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for the 10. I'm glad that... I'm glad that the bot did not pronounce that correctly. I'm just going to say that right now. But we got one profile after this one, and then we got yours after that. That's the plan. So it'll be a little bit, but we will check it out. We will check it out. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. Drop a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. Type in the chat is meant in general. Just in general. You don't have to type your IGN unless you get chosen. If Nightbot chooses you, then I'll ask for your IGN. But it doesn't have to be your IGN before that. Yeah, or your reviews after this one. But where were we? Had a 14. So we can do F5. F5 makes good money. But I think that would be 12 mil an hour. If you get a good party to do F5. That's the problem. Getting a good party is hard. And it's harder than it sounds. Also, make sure to make some minions, man. Gotta craft the unique minions. All the, try and get all these up to, like, level 4. And that'll get you so many minion slots, and you'll just be making more money every day from those. So it's a little bit of an investment, but it makes it back, like, super duper quick. So it's very, very worth it to do that. Also, you could get a bestiary level if you just do these bestiaries on the farming islands real quick. That'll get you some combat XP from that, so that'd be a good idea. But I mean, again, the big money maker early game is farming. So if you hate farming, which it looks like, I mean, you've done a little bit of melon, so you can be doing that. But that takes a while to start making like good money, like 12 mil an hour. It takes a little bit. But I mean, it's the same thing for everything. Like, you're not really going to be making 12 mil an hour right away. I can't tell you anything that you can make with your current gear, really, that would make 12 mil right away. Everything's going to require a little bit of work. So I mean, again, F5, if you get your kata level up a little bit, you'll be able to get better parties and be able to run F5 and make good money from that. You can keep doing the farming grind, and eventually you'll start making somewhere close to 12 mil. You can start making more than 12 mil. And also, Rift is a good option as well. Rift is very good. You can be making like 30 to 40 million coins an hour if you get to timeout grinding. But that is a little bit ping dependent, and it also takes a while to get to that point. It's like probably at least 10 hours from where you're at right now in Rift. You'll have to do like 10 more hours of Rift before you get to that point. So it's going to be a little bit of an investment. But the good thing about that is it doesn't cost money, really. I mean, you can pay to like get into the Rift again after you get kicked out, but that doesn't cost that much money. And, you know, getting into these other things like farming mainly would cost money. But again, you can just try and run F5 and get your kata levels up and just keep running F5 and make money off of that would be a good idea. But for sure. But I think that's the main thing as far as your money options go. But yeah, very nice profile. Is there anything else we should check before we move on, or any questions you got before we move on? Yeah, I think that's your main options is like F5, farming, and Rift. Want to do T2 E-Man? What are we at again? I mean, you got the epic pets. We're at 250 magical power. What's our combat level? I mean, you're combat 23. So realistically, that's probably not going to happen yet. I would get to at least combat 30. At least. You may want to wait even longer than that. But try and get to at least combat 30. So maybe take a break from dungeons for a bit. try and do some Slayers. Try and get all these to level 6 because that unlock Auto Slayer, and then try and do, you know, your zombies and your spiders and stuff. You can do whichever ones, and they give really good combat XP. And that'll help you be able to handle T2 E-Man and then get into Juju grind. But yeah. You get logged out of the BLC launcher like once a month as well. I got logged out of it the other day, yeah, because I think it was because I was playing on a different version. Because I went and I played on a different client to play the Haxer horror map. So I had to play on a different version. So anytime you play on like the regular Minecraft or something else, then it'll bug out a little bit. But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. Trying to do that. It goes slow before Auto Slayer, yeah. But once you get through it, it doesn't take too long to get to these levels. Really. So it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. But yeah, very nice profile from Dux. I appreciate it, man. W profile. And so next up we've got Aura. And then we got Vanjack after that. So let's see what Aura has up in here. What do we have here? Boom. Let's see. Level 136, nearly 2 bill net worth, and less than a year-old profile. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Main thing I'm seeing right away, though, we haven't done our Fairy Souls. So it would be a good idea to do Fairy Souls. It does unlock more backpack slots. It also gives Skyblock XP, which is helpful. And eventually it'll let you do the, what's it called? The fairy tower things. So that will be very nice for not having to go to the forge every time. So that does help with that as well. But played for 5.5 months realistically. Yeah, this is really good for 5.5 months then. Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. All right, what else we got? We've got the Necron chestplate with Snowflake dye. Bro's got the Snowflake dye on all this. 2 Master Stars on the chestplate as well. Not too shabby. And then we've got, of course, the dungeon equipment. Very nice. Got a Glossy set, a Sorrow set, Jaded, by the way. And Diver's gear, plus the Fermento. Mossy Fermento as well. Very nice. Bro's got the real good farming setup. Got a giant sword. And, of course, Juju. Yes, this is what you like to see right there. You'll love to see that. I don't think it has... I think with 20, that means you don't have Fumings. So that would be a good investment to get Fumings on the Juju for sure. Because it's like 5 mil and it's pretty substantial damage, so definitely worth doing that. We got the Tiger Pets. We got the Yeti. Black Cat. Okay, so you've got farming and mining gear, but we don't really have any farming or mining pets. I mean, you got Armadillo. But if you're wanting to do more mining stuff, Bowel, of course, would be a big deal. And for farming, I would get, you know, Slug Pet and Hedgehog would be ideal. But, you know, Elephant or Mushroom is okay as well to start off. So, again, if you guys are just now tuning in and you don't know how to get your profile reviewed, please read the pinned comment. It is all explained there, so make sure to read it at the top of the chat. I have 250 mil. I have 250 mil to invest. Help me. All right. So if you want to do mining, I would get a Bow Pet. And then if you're wanting to do more farming, Slug Pet and Hedgehog. Of course, the Fumings, like we just said. Enrichments would be good to do at some point. But I don't think you'd, like... It's not a required investment right now. As far as mining goes, you don't have a drill right now. So if you want to make money from mining... Getting like a 5.55 would be good. And a Bow Pet. And then you go do your gemstone powder grind. Which, I mean, to start off, you can get like a Jasper drill. And don't museum it. And do your gemstone powder grind. Then sell the Jasper drill, buy a mithril drill. Do the mithril powder grind. Sell the mithril drill, buy a 6.55 or a 5.55. Whatever you can afford. And then you start doing the glaciite powder and part of the Mountain 10 grind. Would be a good idea. Yo, no one with the sub. Thank you so much, man. Let's go. One closer to 24K. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We're closing in. Closing in. I do have a guide to pest farming. Yes, Cucumber. I do have one of those. And I do have a guide to farming gear as well, but that guide's slightly outdated because it doesn't talk about pest farming gear. So I might have to make another one of those with pest farming gear included. But I have a guide for pest farming and a guide for like just farming fortune gear. But yeah. Let's see. So we've done some slayers. We've got auto slayer unlocked. That's a big deal. Of course, we got E-Man 5 for Juju. Yo, Kuro with a sub as well. Let's go. Another step closer. You'll love to see it. Again, we got some easy minion slots you could get here. You craft all these up to level 4. That right there is 16 closer to your next slot. And you got, you know, some of these guys here. That's another 3, so that's 7 times 4, which would be 28. So then you'd only need 20 minion slots. But you could do gas, you could do magma cube, blaze. Vampire's not too expensive either. So yeah, you could get this next minion slot for very cheap by just crafting these minions that you haven't crafted yet. That would be a good idea. Check out dungeons. Oh, I just glanced over that, didn't I? Kata 27, okay. We have done M2 and M1 as well. Very good for Kata XP for sure. How many F7 comps we got? 3, okay. I would honestly not worry about F7 too much then. And you can just focus on the master mode grinds. Unless you're trying to go for a hype. Which, I mean, you can still just focus on making money and buying one if you want to. If you want it to be special and drop your own handle and do all that stuff, then you can do F7, of course. But if you don't care how you get a hype, you just want to get a hype, I'd recommend just doing a money grind. To be honest, it's a lot more consistent. It's a lot more risky if you don't do it that way. I'm live on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, Pickle, so you can check the pinned comment. That's got the link to the big YouTube stream. But again, easy bestiary right here from Farming Islands could get you another bestiary level. Would highly recommend doing that, of course. And that is a lot of mutton collection. I assume we've got mutton minions, or sheep minions, English. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, collection's looking pretty solid. Very, very clean. Pretty good on all the boss collections as well. Again, Rift is something to do for some easy talismans, so would highly recommend doing that at some point. I have 300 ping, so not going to touch mining yet. Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, I mean, some things in Rift are going to suck with 300 ping as well. That is also true. Gotta love a good sheep minion. True. Sheep minions go crazy. But yeah, I mean, I know some things in Rift are going to be pain, specifically Dance Room, but everything else should be pretty chill for the most part. For the most part. But I think... Did I miss anything? Is there anything else that I missed or anything you would like? Any questions before we move on? I think I got most of it. Tell me invest this 250 mil. All right. So for not doing mining, main thing I would say, I mean, you've got a tiger pet, so that's pretty good for now. You have a giant sword. So honestly, you've got what you really need to do zombie and Sphinx. I would try and get at least zombie up to 8. It'd be good to get them both up to 9, to be honest, because that'll get your combat XP up, and that'll get your Slayer levels up, of course. Get you some extra stats for that, help you prepare for the next zombie and or whatever levels they add with the Slayer update would be a good idea. So doing Slayers would be a good plan. But I mean, you're already getting into dungeons. So if you're wanting to get further into dungeons, the big thing you're gonna need is to get a Terminator. So, but to do that, you're gonna want to get your combat level up. So I would focus Slayers for a while. You know, try and get Revs max, try and get Sphinx maxed, and then maybe Tarantulas. Or if you already have like combat level 40 at least, then you can maybe get into E-Man Slayer by the time you're done with zombies and Sphinx. But that'd be a good idea. Got an Ammonite my friend has, level 98. Okay. I have a small question. Alright. Good to use Giant Sword for damage and Bouquet for clearing. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Again, if y'all are just now tuning in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. Pretty please. Right there at the top of the chat. But again, make sure to unlock your next minion slot by crafting these low level minions up to like level 4 at least. because that would be an easy slot from that. So for farming, you want to do stuff for farming. Slug, hedgehog, and then, yeah, farming tool and like a max vacuum if you can. Would be a good idea. T2s are boring. Yeah, they're a little boring. They're a little up there. Didn't record anything for the short. Could you just do the review on stream? Because then I can interact and ask questions. Perhaps. If we run out of paid reviews by the time I'm done, and I have time, then we can do it that way. But you can ask questions on the video. You can leave comments on the video and I'll respond to it if you would like. Once I make that. But yeah. So yeah, you already got a melon dice there. So yeah, I think you're chilling, Aura. I think you're vibing. But is that everything? It's in the ender chest? Okay, got you. Yeah, I think you're looking good then. But yeah, I mean, main thing for combat progression is just getting your combat level up and then going for a Terminator. That'd be the next big step for sure. Alrighty, appreciate you, Aura. Thank you, man. Alright, let's see. Next one was Van Jack, and then we're doing a free review. That is the plan. And that might be it. How long have we been going? I haven't been going for too long. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But let's see what we got up in here. Boom. Van Jack. So let's see. What did Van Jack say? Check out Mutton Collection. Alright. So we're level 320. Casual 100 million overflow farming XP. You'll love to see it. Combat 53, mining 60. Bro is cooking, alchemy 50. Got the armor of Devon with ice cold on it. Portal died, by the way. That's got to look really clean. And rainbow rune on the boots. That's got to be such a clean look. Enchant rune as well. Dang. Yo, Isles, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, that's got to look real clean, I imagine. I imagine that looks dope. But what else we got in here? We've got Felthorn Reaper. I haven't seen one of those in a while. We got the Juju. Okay. Look at all these gear setups in here as well. Celestial Necron helmet with the Necron gear. Lava dyed. We've got the Rose dyed Fermento. We've got the Final Destination. Glossy Mineral with the helmet, of course. Shark Scale. Sorrow. Very nice. 900 magical power. That's really strong magical power for Juju, to be honest. To still be running Juju. 900's pretty clean. Ooh, look at these skins, bro. I don't know what skin that is, but it looks cool. He's got like the rainbow snail skin. The lemur monkey pet. What is this? It's like a white reindeer skin. Yo. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen some of those skins, I feel like. Maybe I have. Got the 655 with the powder on it. Bro's got the powder coating on there. Let him cook. Let him cook. Is he Iron Man? It doesn't say, but it could be bugged. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we've got a good chunk of Gemstone, Mithril, Glacier. It'd be a good idea to get the Gemstone and Mithril up a little bit. I mean, it'd be a good idea to get them all up a little bit. But I usually recommend getting Gemstone to like 20 mil before you even worry about getting Hard Mountain 10. But I mean, if you're not doing mining too much now, it's kind of like not really any point in going back for it, you know? Unless you're going to mine during fiestas, which is valid. How's the trophy fishing looking? We got the bronze hunter set up. Bro got a gold gusher at 40. Okay, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy in there. Cat at 32. How many F7 comps? 2 comps. Fair enough. Slayer's looking pretty good. That is a lot of vamps. Bro's done 400 T4 vamps. Sheesh. That is a lot of vamps. Goodness sakes, man. What else we got up in here? We got the farming gear. We got the mining setup. Combat. Foraging. Look at all those minions, dude. How close are we to the next slot? 27? Yeah, I mean, actually, I think... Yeah, we can get one slot. There's one slot that we can actually get, but it's not really worth going for, to be honest. That investment is not going to pay itself off for a very long time. So, valid. Lots of zealot kills again. We do have max farming on Bestiary. Let's go. Don't see that very often. You'll love to see it. All right, and we were told to look specifically at mutton collection. So let's see what his mutton collection looks like. Holy cow, bro. 131 million? What place is that on the leaderboard? That's got to be up there on the leaderboard. That is so much mutton. Goodness sakes, man. Holy cow. Is that past, like, how many sheep kills? Did I scroll past that? Okay, so that is all minions. That is, like, all minions. Goodness sakes. That is a lot of dead sheep. 131 million mutton collection worth of dead sheep. That is a lot of dead sheep. Holy. Deadliest sheep killer in the galaxy. That's 134th in mutton. That is wild. That is some crazy mutton collection right there, dude. Goodness. 131 million gemstones, by the way. Very clean. Looking really good on all the collections as well. Very nice. Bro nukes the sheep population. Actually wild. Has to be using T12 sheep since day one. Yeah, I mean, since they got added, I imagine, yeah. Something like that. Haven't done the mountaintop? Maybe? I don't know, maybe we have. Doesn't... He is wearing a scarf. Maybe it's the upgraded scarf. Maybe. Maybe it's the upgraded version. Scrolling. It's the anti-bite scarf, so no, that's not the same one as the helmet, the one you can combine with the helmet, I don't think. So we haven't, yeah, we haven't done the celestial section yet. Not quite. But very solid profile, yeah. Very solid. Again, thank you, Van Jack, for the 10. I appreciate it. Very clean profile. Is that everything, or is there anything else? I assume that's everything, because, yeah, main thing was the mutton collection. That is some crazy mutton collection, bro. Crazy mutton collection. Mans is cooking. But it is time for a freebie. So if you guys haven't typed in the last 5 minutes, make sure to type at least one message. Do not spam. If you spam, then you will get timed out. I will do it. I will do it. Stay hydrated, though. All right. Also, while we're at it, how many subs are we at? Let's see. We are less than 30 subs away from 24K. Can we hit 24K today? Could it happen? I believe it could. But let's see. Zohair, thank you. And congratulations. What is your IGN, sir? What is the IGN? That is the question. But yeah, we're real close, dude. Real close. All right. 40 HP. I want mostly my inventory help, like how much powder to start mining for money. Like 15 to 30 mil per hour. Better stuff, just tell me how to progress with powder than money than powder. Okay, got you. I got you. So we're mainly talking about mining help. I got you. Think autocorrect got that message out of whack at the start. Let's see what we got. So we're level 82 and we're at mining level 39. All right, so we got glaciite gear right now and mithril setup. Okay, so I mean, of course, your YoG armor is going to be better for mining than glaciite. Like, you get 38 mining speed, 15 mining fortune from the glaciite. YoG armor gives 81 mining speed, 35 mining fortune. So it's a much bigger jump up to be running the YoG armor for sure. So that's, of course, going to be better. Let's see. What else we got down here? Pets-wise. I mean, you've got the armadillo. So this is a good one to have, but you want to get the legendary one, I think, because the difference between a legendary armadillo and an epic is pretty massive because of this long claws ability right there. So the grants 300 mining speed while mining hardstone. I don't know if y'all can see that. That might be, hold up, let me see. Y'all see that? Yeah, right there. So the grants 300 mining speed while mining hardstone, that's a big deal. That last perk on the legendary, the epic one doesn't have it. So that will help out with your powder grind, which is going to be your next step, I think. Right, let's see what hard mountain level are we. Yeah, we're hard mountain 7. So you're going to want to get like a legendary armadillo. And then what do we have right here? We got a topaz drill. So that's a good drill to be using for the powder grind. So you want to use a legendary armadillo. And then your YoG armor would be a good thing to use. Or do you have mineral? Yeah, you've got mineral. So run the mineral gear with legendary armadillo. And just run around in the mines.
As a child, I
Yo,
yearned for the mines.
Hoover with the 8. Thank you so much.
CSFNSDK donated £8 through
Let's go.
Super Chat. IGN, Celeste Die _ got 13 levels since last PF stream and bored eating dinner RN, so why not?
Let's
Hopefully
go.
I've calculated currency right.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Dubs in the chat for Hoover. Thank you kindly. Let's go. But yeah, I think that's right. So we'll do your profile right after this one. That's the plan. But let's go again. If you guys are just now tuning in, please make sure to check the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. Make sure to do that. But yeah, main thing for your powder grind right now. So you want to get to 20 mil gemstone. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you're using mineral gear, if you tune your points, make sure to like put your powder towards mining spread right here. You want to have mole as high as you can. And you're using that legendary armadillo pet, you know, the topaz drill, all that stuff, then you should be able to get over 1 million gemstone powder per hour at the very least. I'd imagine like 1.5 million or maybe even 2 million. I know some people can get up to 2 million, so you're probably pretty close to 2 million an hour that you can get from this. So if you do that, you can get your gemstone powder up to like 20 mil, and that's what you'll generally need for a maxed out tree to start making really good money. And then I would take a break from gemstone powder, go do your mithril powder grind, which is basically just you want to get it up to 5 mil to start with, would be how much you want to get. And you're basically just doing Dwarven Mines commissions. So you wouldn't be running mineral gear for that, I don't think. You should run your YoG armor for that. And you'll probably want to sell your topaz drill
As a
and
child,
buy...
I yearned for the mines.
Yo, CZK!
Dragon D donated
Or Dragon.
249
Sorry.
check run through Super Chat.
Alright.
3 YoGoU 3 I hope it is not a problem, I am an man.
Alright, let's see. Let me get the currency checker real quick, just in case. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, W-Mans. I appreciate it. Alright, I got you. Yeah, no problem that you're Iron Man. I actually like reviewing Iron Man profiles, because we don't get them very often, so it's like a nice little curveball to throw in. With the money I make from Sapphire area chests, because it makes more money than Sludge, do I get Sorrow? I wouldn't. You probably, by the time you're done with your powder grind, you should have enough money from Mithril and enough from the gemstone stuff to get at least Devon's armor. And what I did was I mined in the goblin area. It's a little bit more risky. I don't know if it's still as good as it was, but blue goblin eggs were like 2 mil a piece at the time. I don't know how much they are now. But if you get a blue goblin egg, that's just like straight up 2 million coins, which is a pretty big deal. On top of, you know, all the regular eggs you get and stuff. So for me, that grind made a lot of money. But yeah, I don't know how much it is comparable now, because again, that was like way before they changed the powder grind. So I don't know how different it is now. But yeah, I would skip Sorrow and go straight for Devon's armor, honestly. And I guess 455 after Devon, I made like 10 mil in 35 minutes from Sapphire. I was lucky though, to be fair. Yeah. So I mean, you're going to be doing the gemstone powder grind for like at least 9 hours, you know? So if you're making like, we'll say on average 15 mil an hour or something from that, then, you know, that's going to be over 100 million coins, which should be enough for a couple pieces of Devon at least. And then count in all the money you should make from Mithril on top of that, like you should be chilling, able to get at least Devon's armor, I would think. And if you run out of money and you can't afford Devon's armor, yeah, go for Sorrow. That'll be fine. Run like half Devon's, half Sorrow if you have to. But I think you should make enough. And yeah, a 455 would be good. It's around 120 to 140 for basic Devon right now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I think you should be good to get at least basic Devon. after both of those grinds at the very least. And then you can sell your topaz drill and buy a mithril drill for the mithril powder grind. Sell your mithril drill after you're done with that and go for a 455 or whatever titanium drill you can afford. Yo, Shazzy with the 10 as well, goodness sakes.
I yearned for the mines.
Shazzy Boy 15 donated.
What's your IGN, by the way?
Through super chat. Honestly stuck with where I want to progress, a mine man, and have ADHD tendencies to go back and forth between grinds.
Fair.
Also, what your thoughts are for money making. PS check Scoff account and my pets.
Alright, same as here. Okay, got you. Thank you, Shazzy. I appreciate it. Let's go. Doug is in the chat for Shazzy. Thank you so much, man. Alright, it's going to be a little bit before we get to yours, because we got like 2 other paid reviews, and then we're doing a freebie, and then we're doing your profile. So there's going to be like 3 profiles in between. But we will get to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, let's see. What else we got up in here? Yeah, I mean, mining would be your main thing. Of course, again, I talked about this all day, but minions would be a good idea. Crafting all these ones that you haven't made yet that are cheap to make up to like level 4 gets you a lot more minion slots. You make a lot more money passively, so that's just a good idea to do every time. Always a good idea to do that. And again, easy bestiary would be farming out in bestiary. But yeah, as far as mining, that would be my recommendations, and I think that's the main thing we wanted to go over here, right? So very nice, very nice. Already got a little bit of gemstone grinded. Done some rift. You'll love to see it. Very nice profile. You'll love to see it. Again, thank you, Zohair. W profile for the mans. And let's see what Hoover's profile has now. He said he's got 13 levels since last profile stream and bored eating dinner right now, so why not? Hopefully I've calculated currency right. All right, I got you. Let's see what we have here from Mr. Celeste Die. And then we're going to do another profile after this. Then we're doing a freebie. And then after that one, we'll do Shazzy's profile. That is the plan. That is the plan. So Celeste is level 413. So 13 levels past 400. What else we got? Forging 28. We got level 50 on all the other skills. 60 on the ones you can max there. We don't talk about farming. We got the storm set up. Let me refresh so it actually hovers over things. Yeah, dance room is a pain sometimes with that many people. It can be a pain. But we've got 3 master stars on the storm setup. So is this your LCM gear? Bro's got the LCM setup. Let's go. Oh yeah, Chimera 4 Midas Staff. All right, so we're getting into it. We're getting into it for sure. Bro is cooking. Y Legion 3. I imagine he spent so much money on the master stars and other things that it's just not worth. Like realistically, Legion is one of the last things you want to go for in your LCM setup, because everything else matters more for the most part. It's gonna get more of a damage increase from most of the other things than you would for Legion. So I mean, of course you want some Legion, but the difference between Legion 3 and Legion 5, the money that it costs to upgrade from that is like better spent on master stars or other things like that. So I ran out of money, had to go for Legion 3. Got you. All right, thank you so much, Zoe. I appreciate it, man. Have a good one, bro. Check Crimson 2. Okay, what do we got? Renowned Infernal Magic Find Veteran with Hab Tactics 5. And he's got the helmet. Vet 10, Magic Find 10. Dude, brother is cooking. My man is cooking. Holy cow. And then we've got the Day Axe, of course. The Atom Split. Both the daggers. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. Let him cook. 1480 magical power. That's pretty strong as well. Again, if you are just now tuning in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. English. Let's see. We've got Gregory, of course. Look at all these pets, man. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, nice alpha. GG. Minus relic on the black cat. Same, bro. Same. But goodness, man. We got the skin and everything. That's wild. Best skin in the game. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, we got the 655 up in here. Lustrous Reforge, 500 powder, or the 500 mining speed from the powder boost goes crazy. Look at all that powder. Very clean powder levels. Of course, you want more glazeite, but like that's just happens eventually. Don't really focus on it too much. You don't have to. It just happens while you're making money. It's the nice part about glazeite. Never doing the dance scan. Had me rage quit a few times trying to get it. Took me 5 hours to do melodies. It only took me 45 minutes to do dance room though. But doing private island melodies took me 5 hours to do through the campfire. Never again. Never again, man. Never again. What else we got up in here? Look at all those diamonds, bro. Diamond moldfin in 56. Diamond slugfish in 30. Sulfur skitter in 71. Like, what is this, man? Still need skeleton fish and karate fish and soulfish. Once he gets those 3, though, it's Jover. That's crazy. That is crazy. Mans is cooking. Holy cow. Who let bro cook? Or will you be streaming? It's getting pretty late here. So we've got at least 3 more profiles or 4 more. So maybe half an hour. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and change the pinned comment, fellas. No more donos. No more reviews for donos. We're gonna call it after we're done with these. That's the plan. What else we got up in here? F7. 813 times played, so we've done 200 frag runs and 613 F7 runs. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, man. Bro is cooking. How about F7 or M7? 64 runs on M7, not too shabby. Look at that. Level 9 on everything except for Blaze. Beautiful. And 191 tier 4s, by the way. Quite a few T4s. Excuse me. Hydration. Who's getting the free profile review? Nightbot will choose someone from the chat. Someone random, so I don't know. Is randomly chosen. Again, boys, if y'all just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. Doot. Kane with the 40. What a
child, I yearned for the mines.
What is this I hear about? No more donos. No more donos for reviews. That's the that's what we're doing. So we're still gonna do the reviews for donos we already got. But as you can see, my brain's starting to malfunction, and I probably need to go eat something in a little bit. So we're gonna call it once we're done with those ones. That's the plan. That is the game plan. But what else we got up in here? 48 mil melons. Goodness, bro. He's done a little bit. Just a little bit of farming. 42 million hardstone on the mining. Quite a bit of magma fish. Nearly 2 million magma fish collection. That's up there. That is actually, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, he's named Celestii, so I feel like we should probably check his park bestiary, actually. Okay, it's not too crazy. Excuse me. It's not too crazy. Full stream finally started working on my phone. Let's go. First try for real. Okay, so he's got the maxed out Rift, of course. Very nice. Very nice. Looking good. All right, Celeste, is there anything I missed? Or any questions? Have too much combat wisdom to get good bestiary? That is valid. That is valid. Yo, Ken with another gifted. Congrats to Josh. W's in the chat. I don't know why the audio is not playing now. But thank you. There it is. Casually delayed. Thank you so much, man. Absolute legend. Can we get some W's in the chat for Ken? Like, seriously, man. Thank you so much. It's actually been insane. Actually insane. Bro's done like 30 bucks in donos today. Absolute legend. Check Worm bestiary as well. Top 850. Okay. Let's see what we're at in there. Bro's getting rich today. Legit, man. I'm going to have so much sushi after this. But what do we got? Dwarven Mines. I mean, Crystal Hollows, right? 3,000 worm kills? Good night, man. Bro is chilling. Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. Holy cow. All right. Well, W, dude. Man's done just a little bit of worm grinding. Goodness. All right. So now we got 3 go doggo. And then we're doing a freebie. And then we got Shazzy's after that. And then we're doing mine, and then we're gone. That's the plan. That's the plan. Wonder who Nightbot will pick. That is the question. All right. Go doggo is level 292 with farming 60, mining 60, alch 50, enchanting 60. You know what? You never see this where somebody gets max farming and max mining before they max combat. And honestly, this is the way I did my profile, and it's the way it should be done. Nah, it's the way it can be done. And honestly, it does give you a head start on money for when you do actually get into combat. So it's not a bad way to do it at all. This is the way I like to do it. So goes to show how much I like doing it that way. So very solid strategy, I must say. Let me refresh this real quick. And let's see. What was the profile picture for this?
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
I got it. Yo, I likes Minecraft with the sub. Thank you so much, man. One closer to 24K. How close are we? We've got this profile, a free profile. We've got 3 profiles after this one for us to hit 24K subs. We got to get 21 subscribers in the next 4 profiles, chat. Can it be done? That's exactly why I'm doing this. I have the 100 mil purse for this Aatrox ready. Hey, let's go. That's the way to do it. You'll love to see it. So yeah, look at this mining gear. Not recommed on the leggings and boost, but that's all good. That's all good. Was this the Iron Man profile? Was this an Iron Man profile? This is an Iron Man, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, especially on Iron Man, I feel like that's kind of the only way to do it, to be honest. I think. Yes, it is Iron Man. Okay. Yeah, so that makes sense. Again, if y'all are just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. But we've got the Corrupt Wither Goggles helmet skin. Very nice. You'll love to see it. Yeah, look at that wardrobe variety. That is an Iron Man wardrobe if I've ever seen it. What else we got? We got the Midas Staff. Dang, dude. Paid exactly, well, I guess you pay the amount to the NPC now to get exactly 500 mil coins paid. 731 magical power. Looking real strong. He's got all the enrichments he can possibly have right now. Very, very nice. Look at all those pets. The W pet menu. Yo, DOS with the sub. Appreciate it. Let's go. Another one closer. So we only need 20 subs now. Smash that sub button, boys. Make sure to do it. See my luck in pets and backpack 18. Okay, we got to check out backpack 18, chat. No 6 from Diana yet? Dang. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky, dude. But look at those pets, man. Let's see. He's got a Phoenix pet already. Dang. Is there any other rare pets? I mean, he's got a squid, too. Bro is cooking. He got himself a parrot, too. That's real nice. Rift ferret, of course. Is that all of them? Like, I'm making sure I'm not missing a Skatha in here, right? I don't think so. But that is like a Phoenix pet. That alone is crazy. Yeah, the Phoenix. Let's go, bro. Let's go, dude. Bro is cooking. And then we got 16 mil gemstone. Plenty of mithril powder, of course. Very nice. Very solid powder rates right there. Real strong. Real strong. Bunch of golden plates saved up. That'll be good for some upgrades for sure. We've got the farming tools. Look at all those farming tools. He's got all of them. They're all right there. All 10 from here to the left. Those are all the main crops. How about fishing? Bro's done 3 fly fish and gotten 1 of the first 3 rarities. I feel like the next fly fish you catch is going to be diamond, right? Like, surely. That'd be perfect. It'd be too perfect to not happen. Go crazy. Backpack 9 as well. Oh, yeah, I'm trolling. I scrolled right past it. SMH. Backpack 9, right? And backpack 18. Okay. So backpack 9 is right here. Oh, snap. Bejeweled handles, refined titanium. Good night, man. That is a lot of stuff. I know you use the iron blocks. Isn't that for Warden helmet? Or are we using that to make... I don't know, what else is that used for? Is that used for a craft? I don't know. I feel like that's used for a plate, right? Oh yeah, I got a scroll. My fault. My fault. It's a stack of keys. Ah, for keys. I got you. I got you. All right, let's see what's in backpack 18 here then. Bro's got 2 chocolate dyes and a frostbitten dye. Bro's dropped a frostbitten dye. How many corpses have you opened? Goodness. This is the dye from corpses. This is a really sick dye, by the way. I kind of hope I roll this one whenever we do roll for the dye. Yo, what's good, Explosives? How you doing, bro?
As a child, I
Sheesh,
yearned
dude.
for
The match for mithril plates. Got you, got you. Yo, Explosion. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all just now tuning in, please read the pinned comment. Drop a like on the stream. Smash the sub button. Actually, I guess the pinned comment doesn't explain it anymore because I've made it no donos. But basically, Nightbot chooses randomly. So, yeah, I replaced the pinned comment. I forgot. But, yeah, Nightbot chooses randomly from the chat. And then we'll, once we're done with that, we'll be done. But he's got all the skins. Bro's got a black cat girl skin. Crazy. Crazy. Like 200. Dropped from a lapis corpse. That's crazy. Dang. Getting 24k today? It could happen. We are currently... Wait for it. 17 away. So it could happen. 17 subs away from 24k, chat. Anything for 25k? I have a couple things in the works. No spoilers. No spoilers. But cat of 23. We've done 13 F6s, so we're not up to F7 yet. Yeah, you gotta be cat of 24 for that. But got pretty solid Slayer levels. So yeah, I mean, next thing would definitely be E-Man 5. As far as your combat stuff goes. But yeah, I mean... It's going to take a while to get Juju on Iron Man, so it's no rush. No rush. Still no sticks for Dayax. Sag, man. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. What else we got up in here? I mean, again, this is an Iron Man profile. Like, I'm kind of not remembering that enough. But 271 million melons. Sheesh, dude. 161 million gemstone. Yeah, man. The grind is real. The grind is real. Sheesh, dude. Very nice. And he did like all of the time charms within like a month of each other. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man. W profile. Is there anything I missed? Or any questions? Because, yeah, I mean, main thing for combat is, yeah, just prepping for Juju. That's a big deal. And, of course, you'll want to get your Kai level up, but, I mean, that's no rush either. It's really just Juju is the next big step. Because, I mean, you got plenty of pets to play around with. I mean, I guess on Iron Man, you can go for G-Drag pretty early compared to normal profiles, but it's not, like, a rush for that either. That's wild, Ninja B. That's wild, man. I see how it is. I see how it is. Bro's going for all three level 9 Slayers this week. Dang, respect, bro. What'd you recommend for E-Man before Final Destination without doing dungeons? I mean, you kind of need Shadow Assassin to handle T2s, I feel like. I mean, you might can get away with, like, Superior, like 3/4 Superior or something. If you want to do that, that would be easier. You could even do Strong Dragon if you've got enough combat levels, which you're getting close to that point. I mean, you've done so much other stuff. You should have enough effective health to be able to handle it, but you really need a Reaper Mask. Revived Heart might work, but I would recommend Reaper Mask. But yeah, I mean, you can use like Zombie Knight as well. I know people use Zombie Knight Chestplate at least instead of Shadow Assassin, so that could help. That could help. But yeah, Reaper Mask this week would be good. And then you can start experimenting with different sets and see what goes best. For sure. But that is a W profile from Doggo. Thank you for the dono, man. I appreciate it. So half SA, Zombie Knight, Chestplate, and Reaper Mask. Yeah. I mean, if you've got... So you dropped the leggings before the helmet. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, but basically the way this happens, chat, normally it'd be in the pinned comment, but we're nearing the end of the stream. So this is the last review we're doing for freebies. Then we got a couple paid reviews after this. But all you got to do is type once in the chat to have a chance to be chosen. Nightbot's going to pick somebody at random. That's the plan. But thank you again, Dragon, for the dono. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the donos today. Seriously, it's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. All right, let's see who gets chosen. Boom. Weeb. I probably butchered that pronunciation. What's your IGN, man? Congratulations. You have been chosen, sir. Bum, 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 bum. Handy Gamer. All right, got you. Let's see. What have we here? Do. All right, so after this profile, then we have Shazzy's profile, and then we'll do my profile, and then we'll be done. Dang, bro's level 431. Okay. We got a late game player up in here. You'll love to see it. So we've got 300 million overflow combat XP. And 300 million overflow mining. You'll love to see it. Very nice. Oh, we're doing the grind. We're doing the grind of all time right now. Hunter for the trophy fishing. The trophy fishing grind is real. Got the fin wave set up. You know, I didn't realize you could like star this until like 3 weeks after Bayou update. So it was like I was already done fishing and then I realized you could star. I was like, bruh. Which I didn't really need the fishing speed that much, but it did help, to say the least. But let's not like just glance over all these other sets. Look at this. We got a Crown of Avarice up in here with 80 million coins collected. Fiery Crimson. Sorrow with Ocean Dyed on the whole set. That looks real nice, I bet. We've got the Jaded Armor of Devon. Look at that helmet. It's got the powder coating and Ice Cold 5. And then we got Ice Cold 5 on all these other pieces as well. Very clean. We've got the Necron gear with the diamond head, of course. We've got the Warden helmet with Burning Terror. Very clean. We've got the Fiery Aurora setup with Mana Pool, Mana Regen. Looking nice. Infernal on the helmet. Okay, so they did change how the Kudra armor works. So I know a lot of people know this, but some people might not. Basically, if you have one piece of Infernal, or even if you have like 3 pieces of Infernal and 1 piece of Fiery, you only get the Fiery ability for the armor set. So each version of the armor set, each tier has like an extra perk that the last tier didn't have. So basically the way it works now is if you have 3 pieces of Infernal and you have 1 piece of Fiery, you get the Fiery perk. So it's generally going to be better to, always going to be better to have all pieces Infernal. Because if you have it unbalanced like that, then, it's like you got the Infernal stats on the Aurora helmet here, but you don't have the Infernal ability because all the other pieces are Fiery. So it's not like a big deal for right now. But some people will have, like 10-star Fiery and then 1 piece, or like 1 piece 10-star Fiery and the rest are Infernal. They won't realize that last upgrade is so important. So just a little nugget of information there. Also got the Bingo Blue Dyed Ancient Storm gear. So we got that LCM setup right here. That's clean. Legion 5 Master Stars. Recommed, of course. Shiny on the whole setup, including the helmet. Like, that's real nice. That is real nice. Got the Renowned Superior. Glossy Mineral gear. Look at this festive Magma Lord setup. Bobbin Time on the boots as well. Got the Fermento, Mossy Fermento with Exterminator 5 on there as well. Very nice, man. Very nice. Got the Term with Duplex 3. Okay. We got 2 hypes, 1 Shiny Fabled Chimera. So that's for the LCM. And we've got the right-click Mage one with Ultwise 5. Also, can't ignore the Gilded Midas Sword with Chimera 5 on there. Bro is cooking. All the LCM hypes also shiny. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Shiny Fabled hype. Dude, bro's got the whole shiny setup for that. Let him cook, bro. Fragged Dayax, by the way, with Chimera 5. He's even got Chimera 4 on the Atom Split. What was the net worth on this? 52 bill. Bro's got the same net worth as me, and his gear looks so much better. Yo, Panzer, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, if you're all just now tuning in, this is our last free review. Then we're doing 2 paid reviews after this, and then we're done. That's the plan. So no more choosing from the chat anymore. We've already chosen all the profiles we're reviewing right now. But we've got real nice magical power again. All enrichments acquired. Look at this pets menu, dude. Look at all those skins. What is that skin? That Wither Skeleton skin is clean. I really like that one. I want this Griffin pet skin because it changes the way things look whenever, like, the mobs look. Whenever you summon the Griffin mobs. So that one's really nice. That's a cool Enderman skin, too. What even is that? Is that, like, neon monkey skin or something? Crazy. The Doge wolf skin. Very nice. And the Megalodon, Jaws Megalodon skin or something like that, I imagine is what that's called. How do I get my talismans from the Rift to the hub? If they're Rift transferable, it's got to say it's Rift transferable, but you got to put it in the Ender chest behind the Dark Auction building, which is close to spawn in the Rift. But yeah. What else we got up in here? We got a 655. Look at that powder. Good night, bro. Almost 60 mil glaciite powder. Sheesh, man. No wonder he's got so much mining XP. Holy cow. Bro is cooking. And look at this fishing gear. Is that... It's an auger rod. Got the Hellfire rod up in here. Double hook 10. Fishing speed 10. Sheesh, man. That is a really nice fishing rod. And we got the Rod of the Sea as well. Real clean. Kata 51, by the way. Looking real nice. How many F7 comps? 4,000 runs. 2.8 thousand completed. So we got like 1,000 frag runs. 2.8 thousand F7 runs is nothing to scoff at, by the way. That's so many. 240 Vanguards and 4 Lockets. So that's like a Locket every 60. Is that bad rates? I feel like that's bad rates, right? I think that's bad rates nowadays. Depending on what time you, like, when you got it. Or when you started doing it, I guess. I don't know. Because I got mine in 30 and I think I made like 200 mil. Something like that. But I guess that's not calculating in all the other drops and stuff that you get. But if I put them in the E-chest, where can I get them in the hub? You got to go to the Dark Auction. Behind the Dark Auction house, there's the Ender chest there. Got 3 in 120, so up about 2.5 bill. Okay, solid. Bro is cooking. Very, very nice. But we got zombie level 9, dude. Look at that. 7 million zombie XP. Yo, Reload with a sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, we're closing in on 24K and 6 million spider XP. But again, these profiles have already been chosen, so we're not picking anybody else for profile reviews. We're doing our last 2 right now. So we're doing this one more after this, or 2 more after this. 2 more after this profile. They've all been chosen. 4 hearts and 7 million XP. Goodness. That is mad. That's some pretty solid minions up in here as well. Very nice. You'll love to see it. Again, this is some really easy bestiary to get right here, which would actually get you this bestiary level. If you do the Farming Island bestiaries real quick, that'll take like literally 5 minutes, and then you'll have that bestiary level. So if you wanted to get a little bit of combat XP, that'd be a good way to do it. Level up a pet or something. What else we got up in here? Look at these collections, dude. Very nice. Solid collections. Very solid. 25 mil sugarcane. Goes crazy. What else we got? 426 million gemstone. Ooh, closing in on that 100 mil gold collection as well. Looking real nice. Very clean, very clean. Look at all these. 15 million clay. Just a little bit. 3.8 thousand Necron collection, by the way. Goodness, man. The grind is real. The grind is real. Yo, Chaw with a sub. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Another one closer to 24K. It's gonna happen. Maxed out rifts. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Yeah, man. 82,000 undead essence saved up, by the way. Goodness. We saving up for like super boom. I think that's what you get with that. Bro is cooking. Sheesh, man. Very clean profile. Very, very clean. Is that everything? Or did I miss anything? Because, I mean, you clearly know what you're doing. Bro's got 52 bill net worth. Man is cooking. Man is cooking. Yeah, the the trophy fishing grind is paying. Bucket of dye. Oh, what dye does he have for the bucket of dye? Excuse me. Let me see. It's normally blue, so it's upgraded to purple. Is that right? Right here. Bingo blue dye in the bucket of dye. That is crazy. Isn't that dye worth like... How much is that dye worth? That one's up there, right? Yo, let's go, Kayla. GG. Making bank from F7. All the bingo blues got myself. Goodness. So bro's got 4 bingo blues. 3 for the LCM set and 1 for this. Sheesh, man. Bro is cooking. That is a lot of bingo. I couldn't handle that much bingo. Like, I got my own artifact and I was like, I'm done. Never again. Or relic. Whatever. I think relic. I don't know. Whichever the max one is now. 1.5 to 2 billion points in dies. Goodness. Goodness, bro. 2 billion. Sheesh. 2 billion worth of dies. So this thing's worth like 500 mil. That's crazy. Yo, GG Dragon. I wish those were worth more. I was 7s. I wish those were worth more. But hey, a T7 still a T7, right? A little bit of money. But W profile from Weeb. Thank you so much. No, 1 is about 1.5 bill. Okay, my fault. My bad, bro. We do a little trolling. All right, now we got Shazzy's profile. Again, shout out to Shazzy for the dono. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Some W's in the chat for all the donators today. It's actually been crazy. So let's see. What did Shazzy say? He said, stuck with where I want to progress. Iron Man, have ADHD tendencies to go back and forth between grinds. What are your thoughts for money making and check Skaith account and pets? Got you. All right. So we've done a bit of farming, done a bit of mining. Gotcha, gotcha. We got the Shadow Assassin set up. Very nice. I'm going to refresh so it actually hovers everything. But yes, it is Iron Man. I got to keep that in mind. So we've got the Revived Heart. I still can't hover over things. Please work. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right, we got 12 bill net worth on a 3-year-old Iron Man. I got the Cashmere set up. We've got Wither Goggles. The adaptive gear. We got a Yogg set. We've got the Fermento gear. Getting Mossy on that is such a pain on Iron Man. For real, for real. We've got a Spirit Short Bow and a Shadow Fury right now as our main weapons. All right. So, let's see. Pets are looking real clean. We got the black cat pet with the cat girl skin. Got a chicken pet. I think that's a turkey skin on that. Got the white reindeer pet. White wolf pet. Or no, white ocelot pet. Okay. Thought that was a wolf. It looked like a wolf. And this like a black tiger pet. It's a pretty cool skin on that. Dark griffin. Very clean. Trying to see, is there any... I mean, he's got a Skaitha on Iron Man. Can we talk about that? Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. This is, we've already chosen our PVs, Ollie, so these are our last ones. Normally there is a queue, but we're ending the stream in a little bit, so the last few profiles have already been picked out. But dang, bro. Cooking. How are we looking down here? Okay, I know mining is a pain, so realistically, on Iron Man, you got to pick either mining or farming right now. That's kind of where it's at. The thing about mining is it makes more, but it's like not that much more, and it costs a lot more to get into. The good thing is, the thing about both of them is, you know, farming makes a lot more when Finnegan has Pest Eradicator perk, and mining makes a lot more when Cole has Mining Fiestas. So it's kind of ideal to have them both maxed, but realistically when you're starting out you want to have just one of them chosen, or if you don't like to do both of them, then you just kind of got to pick one. Take the VCR mouse on for Skaithas. Okay, let me check. Scroll down. What's it looking like? Ain't no way. Bro got 79 Skaitha kills and already dropped. Was it legendary when you dropped it, or did you have to level it? That's crazy though. That is crazy. How much powder needed to make money from Fiesta? I mean, you can make money with any powder realistically, but to make good money, you want to have like 8 mil mithril, 20 mil gemstone, 20 mil glaciite is usually what you want to have to make like the best money. You don't need the glaciite. You know, you can do like things outside of glaciite mine shafts that still make really good money. Just if you're going to do glaciite mine shaft grinding during Fiesta, then you want glaciite powder, generally. Trying the knowledge of skyblock progression for free. Crazy. Yeah, nah, this one was paid, though. I'm getting paid for this, don't you worry. Legendary, but that's Worm and Skatha. My Skatha's at 17, bruh. That is crazy. 17th Skatha, bro drops a legendary pet. Wild. But yeah, for Iron Man best is diamonds, that is true. But it's like not that much more than pest grinding. It's like pest grinding I think is still up to like 25 mil an hour. And diamond I imagine is like 30 mil at the most. I don't think it's that much. It might even be more like 28 mil. So it's a bit more, but it requires a lot more work, I feel like. I don't know. You kind of just pick one between mining and farming. And realistically, if you struggle with ADHD, Iron Man is not the play. I'm gonna be straight up. Iron Man is not the play for ADHD, because the thing about Iron Man is you gotta sit down, you gotta do one thing for like 20 hours. Generally. Just stick to one thing for ages, and then eventually maybe you can swap off of it. But I mean, you can do things a little out of order on Iron Man. On regular profiles, you can do things a lot out of order, which helps with ADHD because you can swap around a lot. I don't know, maybe it doesn't help, it just allows you to be ADHD, whereas Iron Man, you kind of got to focus up, you know? So Iron Man should help you focus up if you're trying to do that. But need Ether Warp for good rates for diamonds? That's true, that is true. Getting too tired grinding for mithril, might just pay to win it. The grind is real. The grind is real. But yeah, I mean, the Iron Man grind is a pain. You got a lot of like good stuff for farming here too, though. I mean, the nice part about farming is you're not really having to pay attention to the game too much. Like, I've been farming the last couple weeks, or really the last week or so, and I've been just binging shows while also farming. So it's kind of like, you know, it lets you do two things at once. So you're multitasking enough to where you're not having to just get bored doing one thing, you know? So if you're bored of watching the show, you can look over and kill your pests. And then you go back to watching the show, or you can just swap whatever show you're watching if it's that boring. But you know what I'm saying. Got a few cool skins in Ender Chest 9. All right, let's see what we got. Ender Chest right here. What do we have here? Okay, bro's got all the cyber skins, right? Or celestial skins, that's what they are. What is this? Galaxy Parrot, okay. And the Chromari Squid skin. Okay. Very nice. Very clean. And is that a dye? Bro's got a Holly dye? Dang, bro. I still haven't dropped one of those, I don't think. Sheesh. How does pest work for farming? I'm thinking of getting back into it. So basically, you want to... The way I do it, I feel like it's the best way. I just run full Fermento with Exterminator 6. I use a slug pet while I farm, and then I swap the hedgehog when I kill pests. And you want to have a spray down at all times, of course. And generally, you get like the 200 bonus fortune from the NPC shop. That helps a lot with getting drops and stuff. But that's the best way to farm right now for money, and the best way to farm for crop milestones. And it's also more fun than just regular farming. So I highly recommend doing it. Watching this while doing the hundreds of hours of free labor in Sam's garden called farming. Yep, this is the way. Donated my mango dye for talisman. Bro dropped a mango dye? What forging level are you? This is going to be criminal, isn't it? Bro is forging 25 and he dropped a mango dye. This is criminal. Mods ban this guy. SMH. That is wild. I'm slightly jealous. Slightly jealous. Just a little bit. Farming was so easy when garden dropped. It was. I mean, it's still easy. Now it's like easier to make good money. At least than it has been the last little bit. I can't remember exactly how much Garden made when it first dropped, but it's been easier to make good money the last little bit since they revamped pests. Plus, it's more fun to do. So it's kind of a win-win. Looking good on Slayers. Not too bad, not too bad. Minions are very good. You've got really good minions, especially for an Iron Man player. It's usually really hard to get Iron Man players to level up their gas minions, but you have done it. I respect it. Very nice. And only 5 minions away from your next slot. Ooh. I mean, it is Finnegan right now. So if you haven't already, you could grind out your pelts for these, but I know still getting the drops for those is going to be a pain. What else? I mean, you could probably grind out a couple of these ones for the T12s from the NPC. But also, if you've got Combat 22, I think, right? So you could grind out one of these, the rep for one of these, and get them leveled up for very cheap. That'd be probably the easiest one to do. I saw a level 2 drop a mango die. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Goodness, that is crazy. Let's see. Do we have... This is also some easy bestiary. I've said this about most profiles today, but make sure to get your Farming Island bestiary done. Takes very little time. Get you closer to the next combat XP milestone. It's just really easy to do. But again, boys, if y'all are just now tuning in, please make sure to drop a like on the stream. Our last 2 profiles are already chosen, so we're not choosing any more profiles, fellas. Sorry if you were hoping to get reviewed today, but the last 2 have already been picked. I'm sorry, boys. I only got so many hours in the day. But let's see. Looking clean. Only missing a couple Enigma souls. It's probably the parkour ones. Those ones are a pain. What about mods? Nah. 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 Ban them. Banned. Mod abuse. Banned. But yeah, very nice profiles. Is there anything I missed or any questions before we move on? Again, thank you, Shazzy, for the dono. W's in the chat. I appreciate it. You don't pay the mods? Where'd you get... I mean... I feel like I gifted somebody MVP++ for a while. At some point. Had to get my tax write-offs, you know. Thank you, Shazzy. Appreciate it, man. All right, chat. Last profile. Last profile. And to be clear, I'm not doing this because of me. I'm doing this because of a dono. So, just saying. Somebody wanted to review this to be determined guy. I think he's probably got like really bad class average levels. That's the main thing he's missing from what I've heard. I didn't realize I hit a Bill taming XP. When did that happen? That probably happened this week while I was farming, to be honest. To be honest. Stay hydrated, boys.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
And with another 40, this profile review was sponsored by me. Facts. Facts. All right, chat. Last review of the day. Let's see what this nerd has. He's got 1.22 billion coins in his bank account, which actually 200 mil of that was going to be for a giveaway, but then we can't do giveaways now, so I need to give it back to the person who gave it to me. So I got to remember to do that. And then we have 52 bill net worth just chilling over here. Social 18, yeah. Yeah. It's a problem. It's a problem. If y'all haven't already, make sure to visit me in game because I need social XP, chat. I'm going to get red name and I'm not going to be social 25. I'm going to be the laughing stock of Hypixel. This is unacceptable. 3-year-old profile, by the way. It's really 2.5 years old. Really. I mean, it's a little over 2.5 years old. But anyways, look at that. He's got the squeaky setup. Yo, Ken with the 100. Can we get some W's in the chat for Ken? Thank you so much, bro. What in the world? Mans is cooking. Thank you so much for all the donos today. Seriously, it's been actually crazy. Actually crazy. Another one. Bro is cooking. Goodness sakes. Man is paying for, like, my children's college fund. But let's be real, I don't touch grass. We're not having kids. But anyways, maybe my brother will have kids and I'll like pay for my nephew's college fund. Maybe. But we got, look at this, bro. Isn't that a cool tiki mask? Only a flawless gem on there. Actually, he's a noob. Look at this noob. He's got flawlesses on his Magma Lord gear. What a bot. Anyways, giant spirit mask. We got the skeleton mask chest plate. Another 100.
Ken donated 100 rupees through super chat.
Goodness.
I was bored, guys. Chill.
Thank you, bro. Holy cow, bro. Thank you, thank you. W's in the chat, dude. I was bored, guys. Chill. You know what? That could explain most things that I've done on this profile, to be honest. Habanero Tactics 5 on the renowned Infernal Crimson gear. Could definitely explain that. We've got the glossy mineral setup. What do y'all think about me? Actually, never mind. Because I was going to say putting powder coatings on glossy mineral, but you can only put powder coatings on Devon's armor. It'd be cool if you could do powder coatings on glossy mineral. Then those would be a lot more expensive, probably, because people would do that. But look at that. Max magical power. Sheesh. 1761. He's got a flaming flay chilling here. We've got a Axe of the Shredded. Term with Soul Eater. We got the Pyro Chaos Daggers, both with Swarm. I probably should have Soul Eater on this one. But it's fine. Atom Split, of course. Day Axe. No Chimera. What a bot. I have no Chimera weapons. But I have max magical power. I should reprioritize some things. Nah. Anyways, no missing pets. Except, you know, he doesn't have the mythic armadillo or the legendary Kudra. So, L plus ratio. Look at that. That is a hypermax Devon's drill. Weird flex, but okay. Can figure a way out. Steal. That's crazy. That's crazy. Out of money now. I hope that is a joke, but I appreciate it, man. Like, for your sake. Like, don't throw money at me to the point that you can't, like, afford to eat. Please, nobody do that. I would much rather you guys be able to survive than have some money in my pocket. Like, I appreciate it, seriously. But don't go too crazy. But thank you so much to Ken again. Seriously, thank you so much to Ken. Holy. Look at that powder, by the way. 30 million Glaciite. 26 million Gemstone. 20 mil Mithril. What a casual. We got 2 Hellfire Rods. One with double hook, fishing speed. One with fishing speed, trophy hunter. Which I don't use this one anymore, so this one's kind of just chilling there. But unfortunately, that's the one that I museumed, so I can't sell it. Kata 51, which is almost halfway to 52. So we're making a dent. I'm planning on playing some Dugans off stream tomorrow, and then we're going to do a stream on Tuesday, probably. Where we run some more. But 578 F7s. And I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I don't think that's right. That can't be right. I think that's counting the ones I did on my last profile. Because I did not do frag runs on this profile. I did not do frag runs. Yo, Ken with the 40. Last donor of the stream, guys. I hope. Okay, thank you, man. Seriously. Thank you, bro. Please, do not go too crazy. I appreciate it. Good night, man. Holy cow. We're doing any more? Just previous donos. Just previous donos. This is the last one. This is my profile. Somebody donated to me so that I'm getting paid to review my own profile right now, chat. That's what's happening. But yeah, I did not do 1.9k F7 runs. Unless we just failed that many runs, which would be... I don't want to think about it. Anyways, 962 M7 comps. So next stream, we are going to be... The plan, I might do a stream tomorrow where we max Garden. But on Tuesday, we will be doing a stream where I hit 1,000 M7 runs. That's the plan. But look at that, 2.2 million Spider XP, 2.7 million zombies. Level 9 on these. I did more T4s than I thought I did, honestly. But I got all the McRubbers burgers from that. That's why I did that many. Maxed minions. nearly maxed bestiaries. See, we're only missing just a tiny amount, and that is all from catacombs. So I need 2 soul eater levels. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 XP from bestiary. So I've got 17, or no, wait, 18, 19 XP from bestiary total. And then we're done with bestiary, which is epic. Which I did kind of glance over this, but also got all these class levels to do. Right now we're playing tank. So the next class level I get should be this archer level. And then by the time we get that, I will be done playing tank. Actually, I'll get this, and then I should also get this burst level. And actually, I should even get another mage level before I start playing burst. Should be the case. Very active YouTube donator. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. I don't think I have a crazy amount of kills on anything in particular in here. I don't think. I mean, I've maxed, you know, we maxed Ghost. That's 100,000. I maxed Flares, which is also 100,000 from somewhere. But yeah, I am like, I can't remember what rank. I'm really high rank on earthworms and on mosquitoes and on beetles. I don't know. I think earthworms and mosquitoes I'm really high rank now. I was top 25 in field mice on day 1, but I eventually didn't do that anymore. Oh, my game bugging. There we go. But I gotta get eggs anyway, so we might as well check real quick while we're at it. Is rooted better for pest hunter equipment, or squeaky is better? Squeaky is gonna be better. That's what I use. That's what I recommend using. It is peak. Absolute peak. Alright, let's grab this. What else I got? I don't know why my frames are dropping so much right now, but I do not appreciate it. Grab that. What else we got? Warp gold. It's the one up over here, isn't it? No. It's the one over here, isn't it? Yep. Okay. LF the last divine, by the way. Still do profile reviews? Yeah, we're doing one right now. I'm just stopping to get eggs real quick. But this is the last one, so we're not doing any reviews after after this one. We got 4 eggs to claim. Let's do that. Nothing good. Oh, I did get a new rabbit. Albus. Let's see. Albus. That is a new one. What is he from? He is Crimson Isle resident. Okay. So now I only have 8 rabbits left to get in the game, and then we're maxed. Cool. Oh, wait. I forgot. We were going to check my ranking on those bestiaries. Let's see. Bestiary rankings for garden. So I am currently... Okay, it's not slugs. Mosquitoes. I'm currently 31st on the mosquito leaderboard. And I am 26th on earthworms. I was thinking I was top 10, but I guess not. I don't know why I thought that. How about beetles? Yeah, a lot of people farm beetles, so that makes sense. But that's probably my top rankings on bestiaries. But we're also nearly maxed on garden. I got a little bit of sugarcane to do, so I'm going to do some of that today, and then the next stream that I do, we'll probably be doing some of that. And then we will be back on the Dugan's grinds. And I do still got to do Kudra. I got to do like 400 more Infernal Kudra runs to max out Kudra boss collection. And that'll be 33 XP, which will be really nice. But that's going to be like 20 hours of grinding, so it's going to take a little bit. But anywaysers, I think that is everything. I think that is everything. Wow. It has been a stream, chat. It has been a stream. Thank you guys so much for all the donos. And I also got to check. How close are we? Chat, we are 2 subscribers off of 24,000 subs. If there are 2 of you here who have not subscribed, please make sure to smash that sub button. We're so close. We're so close. Make sure to do it. To be wait what?
As a child, I yearned for the mine.
Tech W. Another 20. from Ken. Can we get some W's in the chat for Ken? Seriously. Absolute legend with all the donos today. Thank you so much. Someone gave you $50. Would you extend the stream? Just asking. I've got a friend coming over in a couple hours, and I kind of need to clean up a little bit. I don't know. If I got $50, that would be enough for... Doesn't really matter because we just hit 24K. Look at that. I think y'all can see that, right? Maybe 24,000 W. Can we get some W's in the chat? 6K off of Red Name, boys. We are 6,000 subs off of Red Name. Let's go, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these days. But thank you guys so much for being here for 24,000 subs. And hopefully I'll be back with another one of these next week. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Armor Set Die, that'll be happening when we hit the membership goal. So we have not hit the membership goal yet. So we gotta wait till then. But yeah, that'll be then. Where's the wheel? That's when we hit the member goal. So that's gonna be a little bit. We're at 86 out of 100. So we gotta wait a little bit for that one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Again, I appreciate all the donos. Seriously, thank you boys so much. But yeah, I should be back with another one of these next Saturday. Give me a second. I'm donating 100. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But yeah, 24K, man. Other than that, I will still be streaming throughout the week. So tomorrow I might end up doing a garden stream. There may be a garden stream tomorrow. And probably no stream Monday. If there's not a garden stream tomorrow, then there will be one on Monday. So I should be streaming either tomorrow or Monday. And then I'm going to take a day off one of those days. And we will do some Dugans on Tuesday is the plan. Just you wait, Will. I'll get you all those members next stream. Sounds like a plan. Please don't go broke, though. Don't go too crazy, man. I appreciate it. Like my money too much, one day I will donate. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts, right? Thought that counts. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see y'all in the next... I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. And God bless.